guys. Hello, welcome in. I hope this is all working. My mic is working, my music is working. Is this working? Yes, it is. All right, hello everybody, welcome in.
Welcome back, Dan. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, I am doing good. I'm still definitely like not 100% back, but literally part of it is I want to play Minecraft. So that seems like a great recovery plan to me. So we are gonna play some Minecraft. We'll see how I feel. I'm still a little tired, still feel a little sick every like bouts of that every once in a while. So we will see how things go, but I'm back. We're ready to jump back into to some Minecraft. Actually, is this all right? Yes. King Mac in here. Good morning, Captain Psych. How you guys doing? But yeah, welcome in everybody. Definitely just like, we'll just have like a chill, kind of cozy day. Whatever happens kind of situation. Hopefully no deaths or anything crazy. Is my shaders on? Yes. For a second, I'm like, I can't actually tell. Oh, my shade? Yeah, okay, yeah. Now shaders aren't on. All right. So weird. Also, it's gonna be a little bit weird playing Minecraft again. I haven't played in a couple days, so we'll see how that goes. We have E-Town claiming first, which I can definitely do right now. Okay, book of first. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. I like wasn't sure what day I was gonna be kind of ready to go. It's already the 19th. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wasn't totally sure. But today I was like feeling okay. So yeah, we're back. Heidi, welcome in as well. All right, E-Town, thanks for claiming first. This is right? February 19th. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. Chuck that in there. First is done. We also have Rain with the hydrate. Okay, I thought that you were gonna get me for a second there. I'll do the hydrate and I'll let you guys know what drink I have in 2 seconds. We have D-Wally in here. We have Party Panda, Lydia, Cosmic Craft, Amy Lou, Dark Sorcerer, Mao, Fire, Lady May, Phoebe, D-Wally, Spindy, Obs, Star Villain, Sonda, Tafines. Waited 4 days for you to go. I know, I'm sorry. I was quite literally in the hospital. And then recovering, it was, dude, like, that was my first time having the anesthesia. It was kind of brutal. Not as brutal as trying to get the flippin' IVs in my hands. I'm still, like, bruised the heck up on my hands. Like, those hurt so bad. I had to have 3 different nurses try to get the stupid IVs in, and I cried, you guys. I was there crying because I was about to throw up. It was so gross. I hated it so bad. Anyway, so that was not fun. But yeah, everything, like, they gave me some pretty good stuff. Like, everything was pretty good. Didn't really feel anything, which was fantastic. So we love that. And yeah, now we should be just kind of getting back. How'd they miss you so? But they couldn't even find my veins. They had to use like a vein finder, like little machine that they scanned me with to try and find them, and they couldn't find it. They had to try both hands. 3 different nurses. Dude, 3. I was like, that was like by far the worst part, not even kidding. But if that's the worst part, then, you know, it probably wasn't too bad, which was great. Remember to eat your golden carrots for a faster healing. Thank you. I did have some toast this morning. Hopefully that kind of like helps a little bit. But we've got Lydia in here. We have Savannah. We have Mooka coming in with the tier 3 sub. Thank you, Mooka, for 14 months. Let's go. Thank you for that. We've got Rebecca. We've got... Oh, yeah. I can't hold... I keep forgetting. If I hold the golden carrots, the donkey tries to run away. So we do have Donkey now. We do actually have him here. We got him here last stream. We got Norby. We got Cam. We got Rebecca, Jenna. Mums with a 180 stream streak. We got Savage Aki. Sam, Mooka, Amy Lou with 100 bits, thank you so much. We've got Star, BA with 170 stream streak. We've got Lani, Muskman, Spindy. We are so back. We've got Rain with the hydrate, Landon, Michael, Abracadabra, Jason. We got Mooka with a 45 stream streak, Jeff, Melon with an armor upgrade. That's when they need a different job. How? I mean, yeah, it was like really early in the morning, and they were like, oh, so because it's really early, and obviously I had to like, I had to not eat or drink or anything for like however many hours before, 12 hours before or whatever. And so they're like, oh, because like you haven't eaten, drank anything, and it's like super early, your veins like haven't, you know, they're not like showing yet or whatever. It was like really, I don't know if they're just saying that or whatever, but yeah, that was like pretty bad. So my hands still hurt really bad. That's like probably like some of the worst ongoing pain that I'm still having. Like, oh, it just feels gross. Was it like a green light to find the vein? I don't remember. I feel like it was like red. I feel like it was like a red light. Or like a purpley, it was like a purpley red light, I think. Kind of almost like blue light kind of vibes, and they were like putting it all over my hand. And then I was like, are you gonna, because the second nurse that tried it was like, oh, I might try to do it, like I prefer to do it in the arm. But they needed to put it, I guess, in my hand. I don't know. That was the first time I ever had it in my hand. It makes me feel sick just thinking about it. But yeah, that was definitely like not a fun part. Sam, thank you for the 75 stream streak. But yeah, like everything for the most part went well. There was no like hidden, you know, surprises that we were like a little bit worried about, you know, or it was kind of not expected, but the chances of them like finding other stuff, like, you know, little hidden surprises was definitely up there. So the fact that that all went well and there was nothing like that was perfect. So yeah, now just gotta wait for result, plan of action, all that. Obviously I'm not sharing too many actual details, but everything went good, and yeah, should be just back to it. Had to the hand so it wasn't in the way. So it wasn't in the way during the surgery. Yeah. Okay, we do have a armor upgrade as well. Let me check Merlin sheets. I always watch you while I play on my own world. Nice, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna go Merlin, and you are in the yummy faction. And I'll show you guys the drink that I have in a second too. Exclamation point. Watch time. 15 days. Yep, you officially do have 2 weeks. Okay, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Here's all the information about the factions if you guys want to check that out. You will have to like have a Discord to check that out. But that's how you can check like how much it costs, how much like channel points you need, how much watch time you need. The drink that I also have today, guys, is water. So if you said water, you are correct. I did have coffee this morning already, but if you said water, enjoy your points. And hi Heidi, welcome in. I will start my TikTok stream up in a second as well.
Friends, lots of friends.
Taneesha D's.
I've been doing so good in my world recently. I'm currently working on a pumpkin melon farm and just hit 100 days. Friends. Congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Captain Psych. Thank you for firstly, thank you for the 16. Like hang on.
Comes back like 6-8 now. My sprinkler goes you. Hurrah.
Thank you, Guffy. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Captain Psych, for the 16 months of subscription. Also, Sam, congratulations on hitting 100 days. McMeish with a 65 stream streak, and Guffy coming in with 68 months. You're right in between. You're right in between the 6-7 and the 6-9. I love that for you. Thank you, Guffy. I appreciate it. What was I gonna do? Okay, we did the hydrate. Thank you, Rain, for the hydrate. I do have to definitely stay hydrated. We'll probably go and do the faction in a little bit, but let me show you guys what we actually were working on. And Monica with the most points in that prediction as well. In your crops farm, do you mind me asking how you collect the poisonous potatoes since the villagers don't pick them up? I think they just despawn, honestly. I'm pretty sure they just despawn. But if the villagers don't pick the... Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, I think they just despawn, if I'm honest. Awkward Girl, thank you for the 100 bits and starting a hype train as well. But yeah, if you guys weren't here last stream, the last stream that I did actually was a very short stream. It was only about a 2-hour stream, and this is all I got done. Like, started kind of decorating this. But the issue was that... Oh, wait, do I actually have any more... I think what I needed was more dirt and coarse dirt, right? Yes, I'm gonna need a little bit more coarse dirt. I might actually have... Do I have, like, any gravel stuff here? Maybe I can mine some. The issue was I wasn't allowed to take any like medication that I usually do for migraines. And I was having a pretty bad migraine during stream. And I had the worst headache and I felt so sick. And so stream was only like 2 hours long. So we didn't get a whole lot done last stream. So if you weren't here, don't worry, you didn't miss a whole lot. Yeah, it wasn't really too bad at all.
Next up 69.
Yep.
Oh
my gosh. Oh, a little baby piece of kelp there. Cute. I love when they're just like the little, just the little like individual pieces. Very cute. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ob, for the 100 bits as well, and thank you, Goffy, for the 20 bits, and Lady May, thank you so much for gifting us up to Alora. Thank you for that. And Mia, thank you for that. And Winter, thank you for the 100 bits. And there's a gas noise. Yep, there it is. Mia, thank you for the 420 bits. Or in help with migraine. Oh, I don't have a migraine right now. No, I'm good. And if I do have a migraine, I can actually take medication now. So. Yeah, it was just back when I was like, it was like the day before my surgery and I couldn't have any medication.
Hype train.
Or at least not the one that makes them go away. So yeah, it was not super fun. Thank you for the 20 bit scuff. And yes, we do have a level 2 hype train going on right now. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and hi Perfumed, welcome in as well. I actually need to do live chat. There we go. Wait, no, live chat. All chat. No, live chat's fine. Let me... I hate that noise. Muka, thank you for the 125 bits. And Jessica, hello, welcome in as well. I suppose I should start my TikTok stream up, right? Yep. Go live. By the way, guys, we hit 100,000 followers on TikTok last stream as well. Was it last stream? I think it was a stream before that, maybe. But yeah, that was super exciting. So very happy about that. Yeah, so very happy, guys. What are you doing with all these sound alerts, man?
You thought it was me, didn't you?
Hi, Dong. Thank you for the 333. Oh, I hate that one. I really hate that one. That silverfish noise. I do hate the silverfish noise. Amy Lou, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Lydia, thank you for the 100 bits. Muka, thank you for all the super annoying thingies. Trying to recreate your mine. It's so pretty. Ooh, like with the amethyst and stuff. You're from South Africa? Nice. Yeah, I really do like my mine. Thinking about it, like, I could probably go back and do so much more to it. Because, yeah, I kind of worked on that a long time ago. You know, like, my mine was... My mine that did not give me very much. Okay, that looks like that's all I'm gonna have. All right. That's not the greatest. Yeah, my mind, like, I don't know. I feel like if I went back and did it now, I would definitely maybe, I don't know about, like, do different things, but I feel like I would, like, switch it up, like, do some, you know what I mean? Like, add more to it now. Ruka, thank you for the bits, and Dog, thank you for the bits as well. I'm here early, came in last stream. It turns out you had it. Yes. Ryan, you can watch VODs, you know. If you watch back the VODs within 24 hours, you can save your streak that way. So that is a plan. It's gorgeous. Now I have to find Silk Touch pickaxe for the ores. Yes, you will definitely need that. At least to get all the little crystals, like the actual crystal parts, and those are great. Ruka, thank you for the 50 bits. Thank you, everybody. And just, like, thank you, everybody, for being patient. I know I didn't really give you, like, a whole lot of info as to, like, what was happening, other than the fact I wouldn't be here. And, you know, I was in hospital, whatever. So thank you for being, you know, patient and understanding and supportive and just really kind. So thank you all so much for that. Why did I only chop off, like, wait. Is this how the mushroom, like, actually spawned? Because why does it feel so... It's like a perfect square. Is that how those ones usually are? Oh, yeah, maybe they are like that. No, they have little corner bits on them. See? Like, why are the little corner bits not? I definitely shaved off half of this. So strange. Don't know why I did that. Anyway. Jaden, thank you for liking the live. Welcome in, everybody. Amy Lou, thank you for the 50 bits as well. Yeah, Tank Community for the win, for real. Everybody was awesome. You can see you trimmed it because the sides, it had the open mushroom. I'm just wondering why I would have, like, literally, why would I have done that? I have no idea why I wouldn't have just taken down the whole thing. Oh, gosh. Anyway, Barely after you ended because it said online 3 hours ago and stream was like, oh, 2 hours and some ago. Yeah, possibly. Polly, thank you for the 5 months of subscription as well. Thank you for that. I could have saved so many streaks. Wait, actually, yeah, I think so.
Don't worry
And hi,
at all,
Bishi.
Tan. Your confidentiality, safety and privacy are all very important.
Thank you.
You, hurrah.
Thank you.
You, hurrah. You,
Yep.
hurrah.
Thank you for that.
Hurrah.
Goffy, oh my god. Thank you for the bits. I'm trying to make my zombie XP farm pretty. Ooh, exciting. Oh, what am I missing? I think I'm missing mud or soul sand. Soul sand? No, I already did soul sand there. I don't even know. This gradient isn't much of a gradient. It's more ending up just being kind of all over the place, which I suppose is fine. But yeah, let's kind of finish filling this in because this is the moss farm, by the way, which I can run. So if you don't know where I am, we're directly underneath Shrek Swamp. So here's the actual farm. We added the auto sorter for it right here, right?
Friends.
So this is all good to go.
Friends.
So we're gonna get lots and lots of goodies in here, and now we just have to make like a nice little entrance to it. Is this really your hardcore world? This is really my hardcore world, yes. Also, DeWood, thank you so much for 9 months of subscription. She doesn't leave floating trees. I also leave floating mushrooms, apparently. You are live so early. Why? This is my normal stream time, Leo. This is the time I usually go live. How do you manage to stay alive? I take my time and I don't rush it, Will. Yes, Aquiel, I'm live on both. I cannot stay long behind. I'm good, Nicole. Thank you. Thanks for checking in. Thank you, thank you.
Last of my bits to show my support.
Aw, thank
Can't
you.
stick around. Gotta go pick up the woman from the hospital cause she also had surgery and should be getting discharged today.
Oh, well, there you go.
Hope you have a speedy recovery and a good stream today, Taneesha Blue Heart.
Thank you. You too. Hope everything goes well with them, Mooka. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully they have a good, smooth recovery as well. But thank you so much. Thank you, and good luck with everything. Thanks for all the support. As per usual, you guys are great. I play both Java and Bedrock. This is Java though. Like my hardcore world's Java, and then the Clockcraft SMP is Bedrock, which I'll maybe be playing on tonight actually, because there's a couple of builders. There's things I gotta do in Clockcraft, guys, and I wasn't sure like when exactly I was gonna be able to get back on, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for today. Okay. Young Exotics. I played a lot of Minecraft. Like, that's how I improved. Anyone else's iPhone sent Siri to join Tan stream only to get you. Oh, because like on my schedule, right? So what Twitch does is like there is a way that you can also Couch, thank you for the follow. What was I gonna say? There was like, I don't even know if it's still a thing, but there was a thing where it was like a schedule, right? So you would have, I need to take this stupid bracelet off, but I can't get it off and I can't find the scissors. So just ignore that. Let me try to, okay. What was I gonna say? The, yeah, they had like this schedule option where it would just like, basically the times and days that you would usually go live, it would, oh, I can't go too far away from here. The times and days you would usually go live, it would kind of give you a, like it made like the schedule for you, I suppose. Like it just like automatically kind of put the days and the time. So I think it still gives notifications out like based on that. Like, oh, it's 1 p.m. on this day. Like Tan's live or Tan's gonna be live or whatever. Like tune in for a Taneesha stream, even though it's not like at all the right time. So yeah, if you saw any of that, don't worry about it. I've been saying I need to redo that schedule for like, it's been like that for years, I think now, and it's all the worst time. Like it's all the wrong times. On CC, what's up, Havoc? I might be on Clockcraft tonight. This is my hardcore world though. Thought Siri was rage baiting, didn't even, yes, I think it's based on the Twitch schedule. I'm pretty sure that's what it's like actually based on. Even though the schedule is it's been incorrect for like years at this point. I've never gotten automated live notifications. It's not like automated. It's kind of like, I don't think it says like that I'm live. It just gives a reminder that like I don't know, like I wouldn't really say about to be live either. But yeah, anyway. Yes, exactly. Normally do this action at this time. Do you want it? Yes. Like here's typically this is, yeah, open 10 stream to continue where you left off or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So I'm pretty sure like it is based low-key on maybe the Twitch schedule though too. Because I've had people have that issue before. Hi Christina, welcome in. Marshmallow, thank you for the follow too. And hi from Sweden. Hi Amelia, welcome in. And Ramaya, hello. Nicole and Christina, thank you for the heartbeats too. Thank you guys. What's a moss farm good for? Yeah, building blocks, absolutely. I build with a lot of moss, so much moss. Probably one of my most used like actual, especially moss carpet. So good for spawn proofing. So good for like decorating any grass areas. I use that to hide a lot of my lighting. Hey Taylor, I've missed you guys as well, man. Okay, so now how much spruce wood do we like actually have? Because we need to add in some details here. Because this is kind of how the area is looking. We may have to actually get rid of literally all of this to redo the floor. Which should be fine. Most hated block. I don't really have a most hated block. Maybe just something that's like annoying to get. Like actually, you know what? I might. Actually, guys, that was a really good snapshot. Do you guys want to know? Like the new snapshot? You probably saw it. Came out like Tuesday or something. But deep slate, regular deep slate can now be like put in the stone cutter and be turned into any other
my biggest flex is my sub streak, like not watch streak that resets whenever I'm busier.
Like, are you
Even
kidding
if
me?
I
How
can't
flipping good.
I will always support. My personal choice to be proud of. Not everyone is easily able to Taneesha love.
Biggest flex is my substrate. No, I mean that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Thank you, Guffy. What should I make the ground out of? I think mostly tough. I have built many custom caves actually. Yes, a lot of custom caves. Bryce. And hi Taylor, welcome in. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have this running while we work on this. I'm thinking we do a mix of tough. But yeah, won't that be so nice? It's the same with cobblestone as well. Like if you have regular stone, you can put it in a stone cutter and you can get cobblestone, any cobblestone variants. And then when you put any regular deep slate into a stone cutter, you can get cobbled deep slate, polished deep slate, anything like that, which is so nice. You know how much deep slate I have from like accidentally silk touching it all during my ancient city removal? Guys, like I would say a good 500,000 of this deep slate was regular deep slate. Like turned into regular deep slate, not cobbled deep slate. So, yes. It makes so much sense that their heads... Oh, the baby zombies and stuff. You have so much diorite? Nice. Can we explore your house? No, I'm nowhere near my house right now. We also have an ad starting in a second, guys. Okay, I gotta get some tough. And then we gotta like kind of just clean this up a little bit. Ended up being a little bit bigger than I anticipated. Oh gosh. Okay, let's turn off this for a sec. Let's see how this is actually going and how much this is. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this moss farm. This moss farm is popping. Okay, how is this looking? Because if this is still filled, yeah, it's got a little bit of things ready to move through, but it's not getting clogged up at all, which is phenomenal. All right, hopefully we can kind of get Shrek's area tied up today, because I want to start on the Tavern soon. I do not dupe in my world, no. What was I coming over here for? I was coming over here for tough, which I don't think I have any tough here, actually. Tough is a bit of a weird one. Because I didn't go down to deep slate level. Crikey, mate. Hi, Banjos. Thank you for the 50 bits. Crikey, mate. Ah, Sketch, thank you for the heart me as well. Yeah, thank you. Okay, here's some tough. Some more tough. Maybe some... Do I want to put pale moss in there? Maybe a little bit of pale moss would be nice. Just to help with that. Lots more tough. Some tough slabs. Lots more tough. And that's probably good. Do Australians say that? Crikey, mate. Sometimes, actually. Like, I think it's more just for the meme rather than, like, actually just general... Crikey, I don't think it's, you know what I mean? Very, like, cliche Steve Irwin kind of vibes, not necessarily, like, what people are saying in their day-to-day, you know? I want to put some frog lights under these chests, too. Get a little bit of lighting going in. Scaffolding? Oh, scaffolding is my most hated block? Yeah, maybe. Scaffolding might be up there. I don't like scaffolding, by the way. But I love bamboo. It's always funny that, because I'll always say, like... yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah. Do you like the new baby pandas? No, I don't like any of the new baby mobs. I'll say that. I'll be upfront about that. A lot of people will disagree with me, but I don't really care for the baby mobs.
Australians don't actually say shrimp on the barbie.
We don't say shrimp on the barbie. Nope. Thank you for the 20 bits again. Should deep sleep be able to be not sure how? What do you mean? Should deep sleep be able to be... Wait, what do you mean? Why don't you like the baby mobs? Just doesn't feel like Minecraft. It feels like I'm using like a kawaii texture pack or something. So that's all. How'd you jump up 2 blocks? I have jump boost. So I have all the beacon effects. I have all 6 beacon effects at any given time. There is a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I have 100 and... Was it 104 beacons in this area? I think it was something like that. Let's see. Render. Dude, I don't remember where any of this stuff is. Beacon beam. There we go. I have 104 beacons in this area. Yeah, they're all hexa beacons, so I do 6 at a time, so I can have like all the effects whenever I need. And this doesn't even cover the entirety of the area though. So I actually need to still build a bunch more, like all back through here, and then a bunch more all through here as well. And your Sawimasu, yeah, good luck with that. I hope it all goes well for you. Renewable? Oh, should deep sleep be renewable? Wait, is that what you're saying? Water plus lava equals stone? Oh, so you're saying, like, should deep slate also be like that? I don't know. I kind of like the deep slate. It's a little bit more difficult to obtain. Like, you can't insta-mine it. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really find it unless you're mining it. I don't know. Do you have a conduit underwater? I do have a conduit. I think. Wait, do I have one over here? I feel like I made one, but I might not have. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I do. I have one right here. I may actually have another one as well. Yeah, so I do have a conduit, which I love. I love being able to, like, see underwater. Being able to see is really, really nice. But yeah, that's about all I've got. I love scaffolding. I can see why people don't like it, though. I was watching Tala the other day, and she was struggling with it. It makes no sense. Scaffolding makes no sense. It's so annoying. I hate it. I'm good, Aaron. How you doing? Why do you play without shaders on? Because I play hardcore Minecraft. And it's very, very dangerous to play with shaders on in hardcore Minecraft. Because everything looks so different. You don't know what's lit. You don't know what's dark. You don't know what's spawnable. I also lose 1/3 of my frames. So yeah. Can you not drown? How? Because I have a conduit, Emily. Conduits allow you to breathe underwater. So that was what that little, like, prismarine kind of box was with the little conduit inside. Watching people build with scaffolding is like magic because I can't even... And I'm like a constant shifter as well. Like, I shift a lot. Hi, Chaos Skelly. Welcome in. Learned so much watching your lives. Went off peaceful recently. Oh my goodness. Cardi. That's awesome. Congratulations. I hope that goes well for you and that you enjoy it. That's awesome, though. What was I going to say? Yeah, so conduits allow you to breathe underwater, which is very nice. I don't know the range. What is the range of like a fully powered conduit? Because mine's big enough for it. Oh yeah, what I was saying was like I shift a lot, and when you shift on scaffolding, you like go through the scaffolding, so like it takes you down if you shift on it. So it's very confusing, and then you can't place it out too far, otherwise it just breaks. It's just, yeah, it's not my favorite thing to deal with. Okay, so do we think this could probably go here right now? I think so. I think that could maybe start going up. Maybe. Yeah, let's have this kind of start going up. Just want to make sure we get enough moss in here, just so it looks kind of custom-y, you know? And we got to make that a lot darker. 94 blocks. Dang, that's pretty good then. That's really good. if 94 blocks in, like, do you mean every direction? Like 94 plus 94, so that's like 200 and, or 188 blocks? Or you mean like 94 total? Use scaffolding, but you're on bedrock. What fairy tale would you put next in the Candyland build? I'm still doing Shrek, but next is actually going to be just like a generic Candyland theme. So I am going to be building like gingerbread house and stuff like that. I feel like the Happy Glass kind of got rid of the use for scaffolding. Yes and no. The one thing about Happy Glass is like right now, if I was trying to build on the roof, my Happy Glass would barely fit. Actually, this is wide enough for him to fit, but you know what I mean? If it's a smaller area, like I wouldn't be able to get the glass in and out of here. I'd have to like, I don't know how I would get him out because he wouldn't fit through here. So scaffolding is definitely probably still useful in smaller spaces because yeah, it's very hard to get them into smaller areas. And hi Jamie, welcome in. Yes, it did. It went pretty well. Thank you. Still trying to take it easy, and yeah, but it went pretty well. So thought I'd try to get a stream in today, see how the rest of the week goes. Like slime scaffolding. Yeah, if you have enough of it, that would be probably my downside. Is I don't know how much slime blocks I have. You have a big slime farm, so may as well get use out of it. See, mine doesn't really work that well. I don't really have a whole lot of slime in there overall. Hi, Tainted. Yes, I'm doing good, thank you. We're getting there. We are getting back up there. Done. And thank you, Ems and Winter and Tainted for the heart me's. Thank you. Oozing slime farms. Yes, I do definitely need a better slime farm. Also, I don't really like the deep slate. I kind of prefer it just being all the mud. It kind of vibes a little bit better. A couple of pieces are fine, but I just wanted this to feel like kind of muddy. Oh, muddy down here. I almost feel like it's not dark enough. I might need to put some mud actually coming in through the... Maybe like coming in through the sides here? Yeah, that might work well. Okay, I like that idea. You know what I mean? Kind of like it's... I don't know, like... coming through here. I'll do little puddles of water too. Also, it's scaffolding, so you can keep reusing it. Quadruple slime chunk and got to the point had to turn it off. Had 25 double chests of full slime blocks. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's awesome though. That's very awesome. Slime does unfortunately slow your speed down slightly. Everyone be quiet. Hi Sadie, welcome in. Building in Minecraft with aphantasia is a struggle. I need a tutorial for everything at this point. Yeah, that I am... Oh gosh, if I had that, I don't even know what I would do. Like, I would struggle so hard because I am someone who visualizes everything. So yeah, personally, that would be like super hard for me. So, I mean, if you're still able to like still play the game and come up with awesome things and do all of that, then like congrats, because I feel like that would be so difficult. Good morning, Type 1. Okay. The brown blocks. Oh, are you talking about the mud? This mud? Packed mud? Packed mud, you do wheat. Yeah, like mud with wheat. Why do you retract your messages? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know why people do that. And there's a list of mods that I use. Cubeo. Not me at work watching. Hi, Samantha. Okay, so this needs another little... Oh, man. Another one of these. I'm doing good, Shauna. Thank you. How you doing? I'm excited to be back. Make a little bit of progress is always a nice time, so we love that. Yeah, I'm liking the little mud coming in through here, and then I'll do some little like water patches as well. Use it vertically and a different block for horizontal scaffolding. Got you. I mean, at that point, if I'm using a different block anyway, though, like, wouldn't I just use dirt for the whole thing? Would it be like almost just as the same? I don't know. You know what I mean? Also, Fazza Corn. Don't know how to say that. Thank you for the follow. And hi, Aussie. I don't think I saw a message before that one. And I'm currently on day 22,384, so we are actually very close to getting to another 100 days, which is quite exciting. I love getting to extra 100 days. It's very cool. Scaffolding, you would mean you don't need to build stair. Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking like if I'm gonna be using scaffolding to go up, I suppose if you're gonna be getting up and down constantly, then that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, and by the way, if you're not totally sure what this is right now, I am building the decorating for the inside. I need to turn this on. Decorating for the inside of my moss farm. So here's the moss farm. The design is by Basic Redstone. This is the tutorial that I followed. The creator's called Basic Redstone. And still have to decorate all of this, but this is the area, and this is what takes us down to the collection center. If you don't know where I am right now, I am underneath Shrek's house. So this is the house that I've been working on the last few days, or the last few streams. And now is where the moss farm collection is down here. Can you turn on F3? Yes. Is there anything specific you're looking for in F3? Because I probably might have some things turned off. I'm so excited for Candyland. Me too. Let's be honest. Thank you for the follow. Please help. When making a big Minecraft map, do I do locator maps or normal? I would do normal maps. What do you mean locator maps? I don't really know what you mean by that. I would do normal maps, but I'm also not totally sure what you mean. The interior turned out so well, so pretty. Thank you, Zycon. Okay, let's make some more of these. Hoping this is going to get me up solidly. I don't even know. Because then this would be... Oops. Like that. Located maps is a bedrock thing. Oh, okay. I do not use chunk base, no. Just died in the super hard 500 days map. Oh. I don't know what that is. Oh gosh, there's also something else I was gonna answer. Oh, and I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. Chaotix, thank you for the YT sub. Do I try to get a mason hardcore? If you want one. I mean, I don't use maces. Yes, I support chunk base, absolutely. I just don't use it. Because I have the time to look for stuff. I actually have a video coming out on that soon. I put out a video on kind of like the rules that I set for myself, because those are definitely my most common questions is, do you dupe? Do you use chunk base? Do you use world edit? Do you use this mod, that mod? Why do you use totems? Why don't you use shaders? So I actually have a video coming out answering literally all of those questions. I just have to film a little bit more footage to accompany that, but yeah, that's pretty much, I did a whole video on it, so hopefully that clears up some things, and just kind of gets it to the point where, like, yes, here's all the stuff that I do in my world or choose not to do in my world, and here's why. To give you a little bit of, you know, better clarification as to things like that. Stupid piglin. Oh, isn't that the worst? Ryan, I almost died on the Clockcraft SMP that way. I fired back a fireball, a ghast fireball, and it hit a piglin, and then all the piglins got aggroed. That is seriously the worst thing. It's so bad. Cannot find it. Yeah, absolutely. Like, some people are very limited time. If you are like, okay, cool, I've been looking for this biome for 5 hours now, and all I want to do is just build in this biome and I can't find it. Absolutely. Like, if you... Oh yeah, that's a little less, isn't it? I forgot about that. I forgot about the mud being slightly lower. Then yeah, absolutely. If you want to locate where it is, like, go for it, because it's gonna be... You know, I don't want you to, like, get bored and just, like, quit playing. I'd rather you use, that should make them aggro the ghast. It's their fireball. Yes, but the thing is, when you hit back the fireball, the mud looks... It does make it look like I'm tripping up the stairs. It's like... when you hit the fireball, that player data is now attached to you. So you're the last one that hit that. It now is attached to you, and hence can, like, yeah, kind of cause problems, I guess. which is a little annoying. Okay, the floor is done. I'm now gonna need to put... Let's get some, like... I might do, like, spruce stairs, possibly. I don't know, maybe even dark oak would work well for this. Dark oak might actually even blend a bit better, but let's just try doing some of these. You're walking for so long and couldn't find a soul sand biome. Yes, I'm definitely all for people, like, if there's a certain thing that you're trying to find, I'm definitely all for that. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this like this, and then I'm gonna put this moss on top of here, I think. Instead. So we can kind of cover this up slightly better. And then I'll bring this here, and then we won't be able to see any of the redstone, hopefully. All right, let me turn that off for a second. Also, we did successfully build all of the redstone in one chunk, which means if for some reason I leave this running and then I go, it shouldn't break, which is really nice. It should just like kind of reset itself rather than the redstone getting half of it unloading and the rest of it still loading. So yeah, we should be good. We should be good with that, thankfully. Haven't seen you in days. Have you been live or did you have... I had my surgery, yeah. So I was out the last couple days, guys. I've not been live. I was in hospital, but I'm back. I'm good and ready to play some more Minecraft. Okay, so now we just got to remove all of this. So this one's gonna be moss carpet. This one's gonna be moss carpet. Then I guess we have 2 of these, and then 2 of these. And then the last one is going to be, I guess, wheat seeds and any overflow, which we can also direct that, I think, into like a composter. It makes so much sense with my redstone break so much. I'm not building it in one chunk. Yes, I learned that the hard way by having a lot of the redstone for my auto sorters being in different areas. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Thank you, Riley. And I do not force load chunks. Nope, I have no chunk loaders as of yet. I do need to build some for some farms though. Blocks of resin. Yes, blocks of resin is a great scaffolding block because you can insta-mine it with your hand, but it is very annoying to get because you have to like hit the... It's like a manual thing to collect a lot of it. Can you play badminton with fireballs from Ghast with another player? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you could. What did someone ask for a tour? Yes, I have automated storage. Yep, everything's automated. Bradley, thank you for the follow as well. Do you have an XP farm? My current XP farms that I have are a like Enderman farm and then just trading. Ugh. I do have a resin farm. So I do have a resin farm. It's based on a Raiseworks design, but it's manual. And I only have three of them, like 3 of them at a time. So I wonder if switching this to like a shelf or something would be a little bit better. Do I want to make all of this the same design? Probably. So get some mud. Grab some of this, grab some of this. More coarse dirt, more regular dirt. Whoops. In Java, there is a way to automatically farm resin. Right. I mean, is it really complicated, though? Because that's my biggest issue. It's just, like, 1, where you have to build it. 2, is it super complicated? 3, like, is it AFK? Because I can't really obviously do AFK. Technically, this would start from here. We could maybe do some soul sand, though, at the very bottom. Yes, little bit of soul sand should be fine. Should I switch my base in a jungle biome? Ooh, I started building my base in a jungle biome. That's actually my whole overworld theme, is like a enchanted jungle vibe. That's what I was going for. Jungles are just dangerous, though, so be careful. Hi, Lara. Welcome in. Yes, everything's going good here. Hope you're doing good too. Wait. Yeah, this is next. I'm like, is this next? There's gonna be a big row of this though. We're gonna have to really detail this up, guys. A lot of pistons, if I recall correctly. Okay. Yeah, mine does pistons as well, but I wonder what's damaging the creaking for it to... I guess that's the problem, because the resin only like spawns if I'm damaging the creaking for the way my farm works. It all gets collected automatically. Like I have that all using pistons and it breaks it. But what is it that's damaging the creaking? Because like if there's a way, there's a chance that I could just damage the ones that I have in my area and have that work. You couldn't make it past day 6? I bet if you try it again, you'll do fine. A trident. Oh, well that's a bedrock. That's only a bedrock only thing. She does good keeping up with chats, TBH. Love that for us. I try my best, Sadie. Tony, thanks for the follow. A trident piston killer. Yeah, but you guys said that it was in Java. If it's in Java, there's no bedrock. If it's in Java, there's no trident killers. I believe you can with a trident. Right. So that looks like it's a bedrock only thing for it to be fully automatic. Because that's the thing is like with my farm, I have to hit the creakings. I just have to stand there and hit the creakings. And then when I'm hitting the creakings, all the resin's being farmed manually. But not like the hitting, like the damaging of the creakings I have to do, if that makes sense. Do I have any more mud? It's looking like a no, but so far this is kind of starting to feel like an actual room, which is exciting. We will have to make this have a little bit more paneling, I think, and I just have to figure out how exactly I want to do that. Maybe we go down by 2 every single time, so we'll do something like right here and right here, and then right probably here. No, we'll go 1 above. I kind of like the little pillar aspect of this. But see, this is really nice, because while I'm here, this farm's just gonna... Oh! There's no way that already completely filled up. Are you kidding me right now? Guys, I just filled that. This was like empty. We just checked it, and now that whole entire chest is full. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is great. This is actually fabulous. Yep, we love that. We'll have plenty of little decoration things. Hi Grace and hi Beldam, welcome in. Glad to see you back. Glad to be back. I'm taking it easy though. Like I'm, you know, I don't know how long we'll go for today. I'm just gonna try to take my time and we'll see how it goes. I don't really like that actually, now that I think about it, because that's only 1 block off and this is now 2 blocks off, so maybe I actually have to build this 1 block up. But is that gonna look weird that there's gonna be a gap there? It might. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, let's start with that, and then I'll probably put like a little lighting or a little shelf or something there too. ID Clark, welcome back. Or thanks for welcoming me back too. How you doing? Wait. Was it a gap? Yes, it was like a 1 block gap. Wait. Yeah, 1 block in between. 1 block in between. Okay, I don't know why that's so weird to look at. I know, I hope I never run out of moss again. I hope not. Now, what the heck am I gonna do for the ceiling? Didn't really think about that too much. I was like, oh, I'll just deal with that afterwards. Probably start by putting this on the roof.
Friends. Lots of friends.
Hi, Lara. Thank you so much.
I am so glad I found your stream back in October. I really enjoy watching you be so creative. Keep it up, Dan.
Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 3 months of subscription. And yes, I'm also very glad to have you here. This might get a little bit complicated. I do have a Froglight farm. My Froglight farm took me a little bit. I'd say maybe like a couple streams. So maybe like, I don't know, 12 hours or something. Because it was really hard to get all the frogs. Like, getting all the frogs was definitely the hardest part. Alright, don't worry about so much about how kind of weird this is looking, because I am going to make it a little bit janky. Like, I want to bring in moss and I want to bring in, like, leaves and kind of make it really swampy-ish. So, I'm hoping it'll be fine, okay? So, I'm just going to need you guys to be patient with me on this one. Then this is going to come right here. Like that. Frogs are slimy. The frogs were just annoying to, like, transport and stuff. That was the hardest part. Okay, I left the farm on. Should be alright. Layered mossy ceiling. I like that. I don't know if I want to do... Like, glowberries, yes. I'm just wondering if glowberries would be too kind of, like, cutesy. You know? I don't know if I want it to be more, like, on the darker side or more, like, on the cutesy side. Yes, trust the process. Thank you. I know some of this paneling is going to look a little bit weird, but once we get everything in, it should kind of, I don't know, hopefully look better. I don't know. I don't plan things, guys. We just keep working. If there's something that doesn't look good, we keep working at it until we get it to look good. So, yeah, that's the plan. Also, side note on this one. Oh, God. Is that we have all this random... water situations that are coming from like some of these things in the sky, so we'll have to cover all of that too. But as long as this is just like a nice safe place, easy to collect all of my materials, like I'm okay with that, you know, like that's gonna be end of the day that's gonna be what's perfect. Best enchantment on what item? I would say probably like mending, honestly. A lot of people have like a love-hate relationship with mending though. Some people think it's way too OP, it shouldn't be in the game, like, and I get it. But I still make multiple tools, you know? It's not like I just make one pickaxe and then I only make one because I can keep mending it. Like, yes, that's true, but if you're doing bigger projects, I feel like, I don't know, you still need to make a bunch anyway. Dude, I could do... This is actually a very nice place for a big, Shrek pixel art. Oh my gosh. We could do like a little green... little outline. That would be kind of funny. Like I could see it, little ear, little face. That would be kind of fun. Oh, hanging roots would be perfect. Hanging roots is a good one. Every Minecraft player has at least 2 pickaxes, probably even more than that, I would say. Yes, I'm doing good, Minnie. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad that I'm like streaming today. I was like, I'm gonna try. I'm not like feeling necessarily 100%, but I still definitely wanted to try to go live today, and we'll see just how long I can kind of go for, and if I making sure I'm still feeling okay and all of that, of course. But yeah, see how it goes. Oops. Love mending, except on the shovel. It takes forever to mend. Yeah, the higher the durability, like, the longer it's gonna take to mend. Could use some map with a bunch of item frames there. Could use some map art. Map art's very, very difficult to make, Ryan. You know, it's like... You know map art is, like, ridiculous, right? Like, to do map art, it would take a very, very, very... Like, you need, what? Like, how many blocks is, like, for one map art? Ridiculous. Like thousands of blocks for one singular, one color map art. I have not dubbed, no. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Hannah, thank you for the heart. Me and Brute as well. Oh, thank you, Bill. 2 shovels, 1 without silk. Yes, because you can put fortune on a shovel too, can't you? Oh, I know it's a lot of work. Yeah, not planning on making a map art there. I wanted to do a map art of the Shrek, like the stay out of my swamp. Like, it's like the little, what is it? It's like the little get out sign. Little get out Shrek sign. I want to actually do map art of that, which I think would be really cool, but I just, like, don't think I want to be spending that long on it, but yeah. Hi, Lou. Welcome in. Oh. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting, because that is not gonna... That's not gonna be able to go the whole way there. can go right there. That can go right there. Guys, it's so nice just having the farm running. That's why, like, I'm glad I did it before I decorated, like, built the auto sorter and stuff, because I could literally have it going whilst we're waiting, you know? Like, whilst we're building and doing all this. I know, right? Spends an entire... That would be a massive, massive project. But I still have, at some point, I would love to do map art. Like, I would love for that to be a thing that I do at some point. You know, I'd wanna... That's like on my Minecraft bucket list is to do a map art. I haven't done that yet. I only recently kind of, like, with my skeleton farm, did pixel art. And that was fun. Very complicated. Again, I don't use schematics or anything. So that was, like, all by hand, which, yes, was very, very complicated. SVA, hello, welcome in. Oh, man. I have 59 farms, Aiden, so depends on which one you're asking about. Because I have a lot. Should I make that, like, a pillar again? Because we could. We can make all these ones pillars, or would that maybe look a little too, like, proper? Maybe. Maybe it'd look a little bit too proper. Alright, let me see. Let me go to, like, a Shrek. Shrek. You need 10 more. I do need 10 more. Okay, let's have a look. Shrek. Pixel art. See if there's just like a really small little... Why when I look up Shrek pixel art, there are like all of those ridiculous faces. Oh my gosh. Yes, how cool is that, Zycon? I love things like that. There's just all the funny Shrek faces. Like, there's not actually a normal looking one. We could try to just do, like, the very tiny one. Small, maybe small Shrek pixel art. Literally, I'm thinking we just do, like, a nice little green outline and, like, a little green head with the ears coming out the side. Because there's not too many good ones. My top 5 farms. I don't know. Probably like my bamboo farm, my iron farm, my enderman farm, my moss farm maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do this here, guys. We could maybe just do like a moss block or something on here. Be handy to have a label printer, then just spend 30 minutes looking at different types before realizing I have better things to do. Hi, Brayden. Welcome in. Or what if we did a little... Ooh, what if we built this? Oh, I like that. I want to build a little, like a little one of these. That would be so much cuter. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I want to build that. What should I do for the bottom, though? The stick part. Maybe this. This and this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a bush. I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I think this will be cute. That does not blend too well. Eeh. What is that? What is that? Maybe I could do that. Okay, try that. It's very just squarish. Only 2 or maybe 3. Maybe 3, right? Yeah, maybe 3. Now, would this actually look better underneath? Maybe. Definitely looks better with mud that I don't have. But that kind of looks like little roots in it. Vineyard, thank you for the follow. You could do a chunk loader, Med, I think. Can't you? Can you use a chunk loader for an iron farm? I think so. Destiny, thank you for the rose. Samantha, thank you for the rose as well. Brayden, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I might be able to put the stem in the wall. Let me just, like, try to see what we can do here. Because otherwise, yeah, that'll, be, like, maybe too in line with it. Oh, this might be actually, like, too small. I think the stem needs to be a little bit smaller, not 3 blocks. Otherwise, it's gonna be not great. It's also probably not gonna look like it's centered either. It's just like so flat though. Like that's literally. Oh man. Okay. Let's remove this from the top. Like this. This is like my flippin' pickaxe all over again. Did I not center it? No, it is centered. Everything's centered. See? It doesn't look it, but it is. Oh, that sounds amazing, Ryan. Oh my gosh, enjoy. Okay, I need some actual... stickies. Just hit 50k. Need the watch time now. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, what I will have to do is add probably... Oh, here. Let me firstly just... Let me kind of put some of this away, I think. So I actually have some space here. What's a good way to get slime without a farm? Trial chambers. Trial chambers are great. You can get slime spawners in trial chambers. And oh my, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Okay, issue is I don't think I have any other green blocks anymore. I did have some. There, I have a little bit of concrete powder. We could do like flowering azalea stuff on here too, but I don't know. I don't know. Ouch. Samantha, thank you for the game controller. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Gotten a slime. I have not gotten a slime spawner. I've only found 2 trial chambers, but you're unlucky in the slime. Oh, that's annoying. Ouch. I gotta be paying attention to like what I'm doing here, hey. Kind of taking a lot of unnecessary damage just flying into a wall. No space between watch time. Okay, I'm not vibing with the spruce. I think I need dark oak for that. Which I don't know if I actually like have. Let's turn this off for a second. Let me go get some dark oak stuff. Might put a couple of little azalea bushes in there. Oh. Are they on the outside? Are they up? They're up on it, aren't they? I'm here. Here they are. Bad Omen 2. I love your TikToks. Thank you, Mo. Oh, and Samantha becoming a super fan as well. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for that. I think you might be like only my second one. That's so cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And thank you for the game controller and the hot puff as well. You're so kind. And welcome in. Wall would be nice. No, it's a little bit thick maybe, but I don't know what other wall. Like, because the only other wall would be mud. And I don't know if I want to use that. So what we can do is probably take a little gaze in here, because I have a lot of random things in here. And okay, it doesn't look like I have any bushes though. I might need to grow one of those. Let me sleep. Need to watch a Shrek build on YouTube when I get time. Yes, there is all the vods. It did take maybe like a little bit longer than I anticipated, but it's all part of this massive swamp area, and I think it's going to be very worth it in the long run. Do you have any tutorials on those trees that are curled? They remind me of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't have tutorials, but I have like, you can watch the vods of me building them on my YT cheeks. Go ahead and block them. I swear my FYP. All of my FYP is your videos. I love seeing what you built. Thank you, Kempy. Using any shaders or any other visual mod? No shaders, no visual mods. The only difference or thing that I have is connected textures for my glass so that I don't have like the outline of my glass. That's it. Oops, give me that back. That's gonna go in there. Oh, yep, that can go in there with that one. Sure thing. And what else did I need? I was gonna look for something. And I forget. I was looking for leaves. Or even just bone meal, maybe. Oh, I was looking for dark. Dark oak. But hi, Randall. How you doing? Storage place is so cute. It gave me ideas. Very, very temporary storage place, guys. This is all my temporary storage. When I get done, like, once I get done with this project, everything is going to go back to my overworld storage. Jenna, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. To my massive storage that I have back at the base. It's very, very grayed out. That's one thing I don't love about this is it's not vibrant at all. Like, it's very, very gray. Which makes sense because it's like a haunted, kind of like spookier area, but it's very, very dull. That is the only thing. What day are you on? I usually stream about 6 times a week, Addie, but I have been preoccupied, so I wasn't live these last few days. So I haven't been live for 4 days. But yeah. I'm not really sure too much yet about the rest of the week, but yeah, because I'm trying to just like take it easy while I'm getting back into the swing of things. That's all. See, a wall like would make sense because it's thicker, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Is this darker? Yes. Hello, 11. Welcome in. Where'd you get your gaming chair from? Secret Lab. Oh no, why does that look like a face? Can we get a floating tree counter? There's a little too many to count, I think. Yes, I think there might be a little bit too many to count. Okay, now I need some azalea actual leaves. So let's go quickly bone meal this somewhere out the front, if I even have any bone meal. Oopsies. Oh wait, no, that's right. Did I turn it off? Yeah, I turned it off. I thought I hit the piston. Never mind. Can you still enchant golden apples? No, enchanted golden apples I think ended like a very, very long time ago. Back in what, like 1.8 or something? Lower than that? I don't know. Years and years ago now. Has not been a thing for at least 6 years. Probably because they're super OP. Like very powerful. Ooh, that'll be good for the roof too. But let's grow one of these. On enough numbers in existence? Okay, okay. Sorry, playing with gifts. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the little crown and the what is that? Club cheers. Thank you for those. And 11, thank you for the roast too. No, you're okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna just get some of these. Of course, I don't have my hoe on me or anything, so let's literally just grab a couple of these. And then what I also want is some glow lichen. Oh, I don't. Again, I don't have shears on me. Oh my gosh. Shears or iron, shears or iron, shears or iron. That's iron that isn't already in a ingot form. My gosh, these shulker boxes and chests, I actually cannot. But don't worry, because once this swamp area is done, I won't need any of this here anymore. This will all go back to my storage, because this is a absolute disaster. Just literally going to use this, I think. Yep, new pair of shears. There we go. I do have an enchanted pair, but that's okay. I think I have glow lichen over here somewhere, do I? Pretty please. Could have sworn. Oh yeah, here we go. Like, could have sworn I used it. There we go. Vince, it doesn't... You have to get 10 mins. Are you making builds all over this world or just in one area? This is my current mega build. So all of my builds are happening around my witch farm, which is this area right here. So this build here, oh, whoopsies. This build here is my witch farm, and then I'm doing, I can't land on that right now, a bunch of builds around my witch farm. So I finished my haunted area, now I'm working on my swamp area, which I'm almost done, but this is just one part of my world. Like, everything is in other areas of my world. This is just like, it had to be built here, because this is the closest swamp for a witch farm. Enchanted Golden Apple stopped in 1.9 almost exactly 6 years ago. Yeah, I figured it was like 1.10 or like somewhere even before that. Yeah, that makes sense. Almost 10 years ago, not 6. Yes. Go back. Go back where? Stupid autocorrect. You're okay. Okay, so now what happens if we were to maybe put, like, I don't know. Like, maybe switch this out and then do a leaf in front or, like, something like that, you know? Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty. Hopefully, like, pretty good and not pretty bad. Let's throw that down there for a second. I put that in the same height? No, we'll do, like, one more up there in the corner, too. Because can that... Technically that could be placed on there. Can't be placed right there, but it could be placed like up here. Because that's moss. Yeah, maybe that might work too. Let's see. Might look a little bit strange. Yeah, that looks a little bit strange. It could be cool though. Maybe I'll put it in the middle. Like maybe we'll put it here. That would have to switch for regular moss. I do have a wither skeleton farm, yes. I followed the shulker craft tutorial, kind of. So that's like the one that I followed, but I didn't really, well, I say followed very loosely. It wasn't exactly... I didn't exactly follow a tutorial for it, but that's the one that I based like the sizing off. Okay, I think that's gonna be fine. I think once we have other flowers and stuff in here too, it'll be fine. What'd I do with that glow like in here? Yeah, okay. You hitting the wall is starting to give me a headache. Gotta imagine how your character feels. Yeah, sorry about that. Should I also round these off? Maybe. Maybe. Sure. Yes, thank you, Oculus. Yes, I'm doing better. Thank you. Add 3 leaves to the top. But it's so flat. You know? Have you played Bedrock? Yes. My pickaxe is nowhere near breaking. I still have 783 durability left. Times that by 3, and that's how much I have left. It's great. Happy Thursday, Wadelin. How you doing? Never mind, thought it was a tree. No, it's supposed to be an azalea bush. Oh, and it's definitely raining outside. You see how that fuzzy, like, you get that fuzzy kind of look? Hate it. Okay, I don't fully know if I like those rounded yet. I hate the lighting. Another thing I need to do is actually get some gray carpet. Gray carpet's a weird one. I don't know if I really have any of that anywhere. I might. But we've got to light up this ground. Ooh. Now that is inside of the wall. Was that intended to be a thing? I suppose so, because I don't know what else I would have done with it. I might just bring... Hang on. I might bring out the top of that wall. Do you have a wool farm? Yes, I have 2 wool farms. You're around a trial chamber? I am not currently, no. But I do have a trial chamber build that I've done. Yeah, let's bring that out. What about leaf debris? It won't be lit. I'm looking to put lighting in my ground right now, but debris would be cool. I'm gonna do little water pools as well. What if you made it 3D, add more coming out? It's already like coming out 1 more block. I don't know if I want to bring it up another block. I'll see how it looks like once everything else is put in. But yeah, one of my wool farms is just back in this building over here. So this is like an additional one that I created purely so that I would have enough to build all these squares with. So like whilst I was here, like building, I could have a bunch more wool that was giving me lots more materials. So it's only in the colors of the squares. But yeah, that was honestly really a vibe. And then I have one for every other color at home too. Like at my main, back of my main base. All right, let me check. I'm hoping I have gray carpet here. Fingers crossed. Taneesha built her own trial chamber. Moving spawners around? Yeah, I cleared that up. I did a whole video on it. About where all my spawners are, and no, I do not move them. Ooh, okay. I think actually, instead of the gray, we just do pale moss carpet. I think that's gonna be a much better vibe. Yes, that'll definitely. I don't even know why I didn't think about that. Okay, we'll do pale moss carpet. Yes, it's supposed to be Candyland / like a snakes and ladders kind of custom game that I'm building. You can change the color of wool that you have. True. You should make the Google logo. I have no intention of making the Google logo, Landon. Like, not a thought in my mind would be like, I'm gonna make the Google. No. not a single thought there for that. All right, because what we can now do is we can get some frog lights, and we can actually hide them in the ground here. You're gonna see a little bit of that. No. It is lower though. I don't like that I can hear bats either. That's what someone who did it, who actually moves them would say. Yeah, good point. You must be onto something there. How do you not get bored? I don't get bored because I just like to build and like to do things in the world. So, doing different things like makes me excited, not bored. If that makes any sense. I kind of want to do an extra, either this or some sort of shelf contraption. Oh, is this on? No, let's keep running this, I think. Oops. Oopsies. Is that gonna rework? Hopefully. We'll have to go get more bone meal too. I don't know how much we have left, because I have had this running like a lot. So how are we looking? Oh. Oh! Okay, yeah, we're still pretty good. Oh, except for that. That's not supposed to... Nope. Okay. Okay. A lot of things are falling in these spawners that are definitely not supposed to be in these spawners. Or in these hoppers, sorry, not spawners. Okay, that's better. I think I got everything out now. Yep. That was quite a little bit of items there. My streak, sorry, Ginger. Alright. That's good. This all really needs to be detailed. Everything's super flat right now. Also wouldn't mind putting in some mossy, and then we got to put in some water too. And then I have to figure out where all these bats are spawning. Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, that was scary, actually. Usually in the nighttime, Joey, but I've been off for the last few days, so I haven't streamed Clockcraft this week. But I might stream it tonight. Usually nighttime streams, like, I start around, well, late afternoon, like 5-ish PM EST usually. Somewhere around there. click Control Q and Control at the same time to drop a whole stack. I don't need to drop a whole stack though. Like, it was moving into the hopper, so there wasn't really a need for that, because I'd have to wait for it to all enter the hopper anyway. The bat genuinely scared me. Yep, me too a little bit. Me too. Okay, now we need to cover this roof. I'm thinking we just do like a mix of... We could do the darker. I think the darker mud would actually make a whole lot of sense, because it's going to be sort of like part of the stuff that's above it. So we'll literally just do a whole mix of any muddy materials that I would use for the thing above it. Dirt, coarse dirt, soul sand, all of that. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, this area, like, it's gonna be tough. Do I have any... Because, yeah, I can't slab anything, can I? Except for deep slate. That's it. Ultimate, thank you for the follow. What are you building? I am decorating my moss farm right now. Or, like, not really decorating my moss farm, like decorating the collection for my moss farm, I suppose. Is there a better way to put it? But I just need to, like, cover all of this up, basically. I'm the same as you. If I hear a noise in the walls, I've gotta find it and cannot stop. Yep. Yep. Literally. Exactly the same. Because you gotta find it. It just, like, otherwise you're gonna keep hearing it. Also, especially with bats. The bats actually are an indicator that there is a darker area down there. So if you leave that and you, like, don't find the darker area, that could be spawnable for other mobs. And then that could be literally detrimental. Like, you could lose your hardcore world that way. So, yeah. I try my best to actually find all the little noises. Okay, maybe took that up a little bit too high, but yeah, I think once we cover these all up, it'll look good, and we'll put some leaves in there too, and then it should hopefully tie everything together. Okay, let's build back up this way. Did you see the deep slate? Yes, yes, I'm so excited for that, Bill. I really hope they do add that. Like, officially. That'll be phenomenal. With the deep slate. Being able to turn regular deep slate into cobbled deep slate. Because I was saying earlier, I'm pretty sure I have like 500,000 pieces of, yeah, like I'm pretty sure I have 500,000 pieces of regular deep slate. So I think it would be pretty nice. Yeah, it'd be quite nice, I think. Okay, now this is all gonna be very spawnable in a minute. Till we light this up. So let's now put a little bit of mud away. We'll switch this off again. Mind you, this is like crazy. This is filling up like crazy. Everyone's too focused here. 100 viewers and only a few people talking. That's okay, Echo. I mean, I kind of like people just lurking and hanging out. No one's obligated to chat, you know? If you want to chat, feel free. I do like chatting, but yeah, it's totally up to you. Hey, thank you for the gamer cat, Christina. That was so cool. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me as well. Guys, we've got to get some leaves, and I did make shears, so now we can just grab all these. Yay, free chat. Hi, Frank. Welcome in. Look at the backbones of any stream. Absolutely. Yeah, and especially like today. Like today of all days, I'm still like trying to take it easy. I'm trying to chill. I'm glad the chat isn't like super like chaotic today. So yeah, definitely like of all days, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna be live today. So yeah, I'm definitely still just easing back into things. So I'm definitely alright with that. The mossy items being sorted too. like the azalea. The azalea is being sorted, yes. Thanks for that. I can watch Minecraft better than I can play in chat. LOL, happy to be here. I enjoy the stream definitely in the mornings. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, like I love you guys just like hanging out. Like it's just nice to, especially if you're like, you're working or you're doing something, you know, it's nice just having someone just like sitting there talking, keeping you occupied kind of, especially if you're trying to play Minecraft too, you know, like sometimes when I'm sitting here doing the grindy things, you're like, okay, I guess if Tan's sitting here doing the grinding annoying things in her world, I can do the grinding annoying things in my world too. So I don't know, I feel like it's kind of good at times. Exactly, nice to vibe and play Minecraft together. Yep. About to drive to Nashville, so I'm going to get my car to so I'm about, hang on, Nashville, so I'm about to work to get my watch time, but I'm going to be in the car. Got you. I don't know why that was so hard for me just to like comprehend. Yes, it went well, Maya, thank you. Hi, Savannah. I'll repair my elytra. My elytra's, dude, my elytra is like still in the green. What are you talking about? How did I miss you hitting over 100k? Savannah, we hit it like, I think last stream. Yeah, I think it was last stream, which kind of sucked because I was sick. Yeah, which wasn't the best. The biggest project was my nether project. It took 2 years. Okay, we're gonna add some of these because this is just a little bit dark and I'm not sure how I feel about it. That's all. So we're gonna do that, and then we're also, oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't think that was gonna be super dark, but I think we can mesh all that together. It'll be fine. I mean, I'm gonna lurk to get my watch time. Got you, awkward girl. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why, I just couldn't comprehend it. My wife and I play Minecraft together after the kids go to bed. We always have a clock crafter running on one of the phones as well. Yes, I mean, that's what's nice. I woke up in the middle of the night last night at 1:30 a.m. Dell was live at 1:30 a.m. and Steve was live at 1:30 a.m. I was like, I didn't chat because I knew I didn't want to, like, I knew I had to try to fall back asleep if I started chatting. I'd be up all night.
Lots of friends.
But yeah, I'm like, I don't, it's kind of crazy that like so many people are alive still at that late at night for me anyway. Tay, thank you for gifting us up to Skrillex. I appreciate that. There you go, Skrillex. Enjoy your gifted sub. Thank you. I love that a different clock crafter is on every time I wake up to feed my newborn. See, that's fantastic. That's good. You know, when you have like a good set of like a roster, you have like a good roster like that, you know, like different time zones and stuff is so nice because you can kind of like all be like live at different times and still kind of like have that hype built around the server at any point, which is really nice. Yeah, Steve's like killing it on Clockcraft at the minute, actually. Like, I've got to up my game. I have so much more to do that I need to like get prep before I can actually start my build on Clockcraft, but hopefully today. I actually was playing a little bit offline yesterday or the day before, and I built a, I started making like an extra little automatic sugarcane farm, so we can probably work on that too. Someone is at the door, you better go get it. Captain Syke, thank you for the hanging lights as well. I'm not sure, Samantha. I'm still kind of like trying to get back into things, so I'm just gonna see how I feel. If I start not feeling great, you know, I'll end, but kind of wasn't really planning on being live till this weekend, actually, just to make sure that it was fully all good to go. But yeah, live today because I was like, I think I'm feeling okay. I think we can try to go live, so here we are. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. What the heck? Thank you, Polly, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Oscar. Welcome in as well. And also, Polly, thank you for the 100 bits for that. And then also, Perry, thank you for the 1,000 bits too. Auto Brewing Station. Yes, I love auto potion brewers are so good. Not really, Savannah. I'm battling with 2 choices for my storage. Makes me not want to play because I'm stuck. What are you deciding between, Angelina? QYZX, I was watching when you were building the snow globe in the end. Holy moly, that was a long time ago. I know, my little goat there. Yep. All right, Jeff. Thank you so much. D-Clock, what the heck? Thank you. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Like, literally the thing that hurts the most is when I'm, like, pushing myself up because my hands are so... You can probably see it. I don't know, but my hands are so sore, so bruised from, like, the IVs. And every time I, like, go to, like, push myself up or, like, get up off of something, that's what hurts the most, literally. And also, I need to cut this flipping band off, but I don't have scissors and I can't find any. My other hospital band, I was able to slip right off because they made it too big, which was great. This one I can't get off. I can't, like, pull it off. I need scissors, but I couldn't find them. So now I can't roll up this sleeve. And it's a little hot. I also have a blanket on me, which I probably need to get off. Guys, thank you so much for the hype. What the heck? Yeah, Captain Sack's making a break for it over on TikTok. Oh man, thank you guys. In the back of my hand there was Brewster, but yes, it was so painful. That was my worst part about it. Samantha, thank you for the hand hearts and Captain Psych as well. And then we also had so much generosity. Thank you for the bits, Perry. And then we also had D Clark gifting 5 subs going to Asan, It's Level, Catgirl, Grace, and Sliver. Thank you for that. And then Perry coming in with the 10 gifted subs as well. Thank you so much for that. We have subs going to Fever, DJ Nightwatch, Awful Nuggets, Rain the Panther, Violet, Flagon, Mega, Fursifer, Let's Go Lemon, and It's Point. Thank you so much. And Type 1, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Thank you, thank you. Wither, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. My hardest project was my nether project. Like, trying to spawn proof my entire... It was a 300 by 400 perimeter. Trying to spawn proof all of that in the nether was ridiculously difficult. So that probably was my most difficult project, I would say, overall. Okay, this is a little funky right here.
Lots of friends.
Might just have to do something like... Oh, wait. No. I need to bring that all the way... I need to bring that all the way up to the top. Oh, that's okay, Soggy. No worries. You would not be the first to be like, what are you building? So you're all good. Taneesha Elf. Thank you, Bill, for the tier 2 for 6 months in advance. They subscribed for 67 months. Bill, oh my goodness. Thank you for the 6-7 and for subscribing 6 months in advance with the tier 2 as well. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you and all your elves. Building for each groups on items or one large area for everything. Okay, so the way that I have my storage is I have like one bigger storage that has a lot of like the random items in it, but then I also have other broken down rooms that have other bits of storage in it. So for me, I like having my storage in different areas. Not everybody likes to do that, but that's how I like to do it. So I will say that's worked very well for me personally, to have it be like broken up into different sections, as long as you have some sort of like method to kind of reorganize it if you need, like any items, like you have a nice overflow system that can help you access all those items that like don't belong in that sorter quickly and stuff like that. So that helped a lot, I feel.
67. 67.
Got looting 4 in a sword. Wait,
Taneesha
what?
Elf dance
You got
67.
looting 4.
67. 67. 67.
Okay, Guffy, you're spamming today. My goodness. Thank you for the 20 bits. Guys, we're at a level 5 hype train as well. Thank you for that. Open F3. Why? I'm not sure, Zara. I've only been live for like an hour and a half, so I basically just started. As long as I feel okay, like I'll keep streaming. But I don't really have a set time. Hi, Kaylee. Welcome in. You're building a temple, but you're hella bored. Maybe do something different for a little bit until you get more motivated to finish it. That could be an option for you if you want. Guffy is a little spammer McGee today. Hello? There we go. I'm like, I'm selected on that block. Why can I not place it? And Ashley continuing their sub they got from Polly. Thank you for that as well. Thank you, guys. Oops, I need to cover up that. And there's also like a little light coming from here, but we'll just do that. So yeah, I want this just to be kind of like overgrown and stuff, you know?
I'm
like
in
we're kind of
India.
deep
My
underground.
first cousin is getting married.
Exciting.
Taneesha is here too. No, not you. My other cousin Taneesha.
Your other
She's
7
not the
cousins?
one getting married right now, but she is getting engaged.
Oh, I was going to say your other 7 cousins that are also named Taneesha, considering it is the most popular name ever in India, apparently. Thank you, Guff. Thank you for that. I hope you have fun at the wedding. And thank you, Melanie, for the hand hearts as well and completing our goal, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Your build is so cute. Thank you. Have you tried Hytale? I still have not tried Hytale. I own it. I just haven't actually, yeah, haven't actually played it yet. Do you think, do you think you could use a personal barista yet? Oh my gosh, I still would love one, Maya. I still only have a 1-bedroom apartment, so it's not really ideal right now. You know, I wouldn't really have a place because you'd have to be a traveling one, and I wouldn't have a place for you, but I absolutely would in the future. Guys, if ever I make it, you know, it's like when they say, like, if I ever win the lottery or if I ever become a millionaire, like, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. Yeah, that would be mine, having, like, a personal barista and, like, probably a personal chef. Like, someone who would come in and prepare all my meals and, like, make me my coffee, like, all that. Oh, my God, that'd be so great. Actually, to be fair, my husband does make me my coffee every morning, typically. Which is nice, but I'm talking like, you know, I'm talking like a fancy thousands of dollars machines, like that give you like all the fancy stuff. Yes, I would love that. Did you see the 10 gifted subs? I did from hang on, I can't scroll up. I'm presuming, unless there was 2 sets of 10. Yeah, from Perry, I did. I read all those out. Because there was the 5 from D Clark and then the 10. I am so sad you think looting... I don't know what that means. I don't know what LT4. I'm thinking that means like looting 4, but I have no idea, Voltus. It's just not actually in the game, so you must be playing modded or something. The Periphery, yes. With the foam art. I'm coming for your job, Chase. But yeah, that would be like the signs of how you would know that I'm like... I won the lottery is having a personal barista. Alright. New gift goal is out... The goat is staring at me. I know, right? I love the name Taneesha. Cool, I'll let my parents know. There you go. Oh, ranked Minecraft. Okay, yeah, see, I've just never heard of that, so. Okay, let's do some little water. Some little bits of water. And for this, I think I want to go deep slate. I want it to be a little bit on the darker side, especially because this will be swamp water as well. So let's actually make some deep slate stairs and just see if we can aim this. Okay, the one that I break is literally the one that I can't break. If that makes any sense. Okay, we'll aim that into there. We'll aim this into here. And I'm just going to see if we can do a couple of little... puddles. Only thing is, we're gonna have to either make a water source or keep running up and down to get what we need. Water? Yes. I know ranked and I don't know what LT4 means. Yeah, I have no idea. You're one of those creative players I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, thank you. And Soggy. Oh my gosh. Ems, thank you for the GGs. And Soggy, thank you for the GGs. And I think we hit the goal, by the way. It's not updating yet, but thank you for that, guys. Oops. Okay, so that can't go right there. Oopsies, oopsies. Can I put it right here? Kind of. Kind of not really, but we're gonna put it here anyway. And this is kind of all very dark, and I don't love that. And we also got to make sure that there's no slime that can spawn down here either. Because they are spawning in this area back here, and they are also spawning in this area over here too. So we got to make sure that that is all completely spawn-proof. But firstly, I'm just going to make a little water source here. So that way we can keep... Oh. Yep, that's my bad. That is my bad. I can't believe I just did that. I was you. What's up, Paul? And thank you guys so much. Thank you for the, like, completing 4 levels. 5 levels of the hype train. Thank you, guys. Let's get a prediction going. We'll do a dispenser gamble, sugar and slime, starting up right now. Not so much yearning this week, prepping for D&D session this Saturday. Nice. I think I'm actually going to go and look at a house this weekend. Because they can't sell this house, and I'm very concerned. Like, it has dropped since I've started, like, watching this house that I'm, like, interested in buying. Since I've been watching this house, it's gone down about 25k. And I'm like, that's pretty nice, but like, what's wrong with it? You know, I'm like, is the area maybe like, is there something wrong with like the area? Is there something wrong with the house? Like, does it need work? Like, what's the situation? So I kind of want to go and look at it and see, because I'm getting like a little bit like, I'm like, why is it dropping that much? You know? Tan doesn't have house money, but mortgage for said place is cheaper than my rent right now, so yeah. Also, it would be like my first house, so I know we have a couple of like loan options that aren't ridiculous, which is pretty nice. And we can also use any money from our oh, there's the slime. Any money from like our IRAs without being penalized for it, so that's like kind of nice. So can I afford a house? Not really, but it's literally cheaper than my rent, so it kind of becomes like literally a possibility at that point. A motivated seller, yeah, but they can't sell it, which is like, for me, that's why I'm like, there's got to be a catch, because why is it not selling? Why is it not selling? Like, that's what I need to know. Is there something wrong with it? Like, I don't know. Has it been on the market for a long time? If they're not finding a seller, maybe this needs to drop. Yeah, it has been on there for a while, and there's a few other things like within the same neighborhood that are available, so I don't know if it's just like they just can't sell them, but also like it's in a hot area, so I'm like, why aren't they selling? I don't know. I want to go check it out potentially. I got my first house 50% off of the original asking price. Oh my goodness. Can you put unbreaking on a light drawer? Yes, you can. You can put unbreaking and mending. Okay, I kind of like how this is turning out. We might want to do some like little vines and stuff here too.
Lots of friends.
I hope you're feeling okay, Dan.
I am. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you for coming in with the for the tier 3. Oh, for the tier. There we go. I pressed the open thing. Thank you so much for the tier 3, by the way, for 14 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the tier 3. You're so kind. And yes, I'm feeling good. How do you feel? Yes, how do you feel about like ghost tenants? That's what I'm like. I'm like, is it haunted? Is it like, what's the catch? You know, there's gotta be a catch. But yeah, thank you for the tier 3 for 14 months. It is. I mean, I think it's a safe area. That's what I was like checking out, because I'm like, it feels weird. It feels like almost too cheap for the area. That's why I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with it. Like, it's probably got like, I don't know. Like, we'll probably get there and it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, you need to like redo the entire roof, and it has like, I don't know, like asbestos or so, you know, some type of like situation that needs to be taken care of. That's what I'm envisioning. Because I'm like, there's got to be something wrong. Like, there's no way. And it, by the way, it's sold like in the past before these sellers. The last time it sold, it was like 100,000 more. FYI. Like what? Like what's wrong with it? Like, what has happened between now and the market? Like, yes, has been dropping, but not like that significantly. So it's a little, it's, you know, I'm like, I need to know what I'm going to be in for here, because I don't know. I don't know, because I'm definitely planning on being out of this apartment by this summer, but it's just whether or not I want to like rent again or potentially see if buying is a doable option. But also, like, I don't know, I never wanted to buy my first house and not have it be my dream house. Is that selfish? Yes, but like, I don't know, I just want it, not like my dream house necessarily, like dream of all dream house, but like a, you know what I mean, like I'd rather have, it's kind of like what I did with my car. Like, I didn't buy a car that was like, you know, like a really like cheap like used one or whatever. Like, my first car, I bought like one of my like a really nice SUV as like my first car, because I just waited, you know. I didn't want to, I know not everyone's like in that position, but I kind of wanted to do the same thing with my house, you know, just like get what I really want rather than like settling for something that either needs a lot of work or like I don't really love or is in an area that I don't love. So I kind of like did that with my car. I was like, I just wanted to wait till I could like have a, you know, one that I felt like was going to be reliable and like a good family car and all of that. instead of just like having something and then needing to keep upgrading it or trade it in or like whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Neighborhood infestation problems maybe. It could, what if it's like a terrible HOA? Because it is an HOA like community at the house that I'm saying that's like gone down by, it dropped again by another 25k. Like maybe it's like a terrible HOA and people are like, we don't want to live here anymore. Oh gosh, you want to buy a house you can savor and not just survive
to carry
it.
on
Exactly.
what I said, if it helps you, we looked for over 10 years to get that dream house. We needed our first simple house to get to that ultimate dream house, and lots of work plus research.
Yeah, but also, here's the thing. I don't want to buy a house that I just like, just for the sake of having one, rather than just like buying one. You know what I mean? I don't want to buy a house and like be instantly on the first day that I'm living there looking on Zillow to find the next house that I want to move. You know what I mean? Because that's how sometimes like it feels with apartments. Like, as soon as I move into an apartment, I'm like looking for the next one. I don't want it to be like that for a house. I don't want to just settle for something that like I don't see myself like being in long term or enjoying, or like have the space to grow and all of that. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to figure out.
But we also needed to stop renting. We needed a house that will sell for value, not an apartment that will always take money away.
Yep. Exactly. It just also like, I don't know, it's really hard because we're both, you know, like independent contractors, so it's very hard to have like people even take you seriously when you don't have like, oh yeah, this is exactly how much money I make every single month and I can continuously bring in this amount a month, even though there is like a solid, you know, like a line that like will always bring in above this amount, etc. But it's like it's getting bankers to back you on that. That's the tricky part too, when it's like kind of all muddled, you know. You want your forever home. Yeah, and not even like a forever home. Like, I'm not looking to buy my forever home. Like, not necessarily. Like, I again, not like my end game, like, house that I would love is like my dream house. But a house that I can see myself spending, like, a decade in, you know, and not be itching to move. If I buy a tiny little house in a bad area that I don't love, that I'm, you know, I'm not really a fan of, I'm gonna be not satisfied, and although I'll be very grateful for whatever we can get in, it just, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to like go through the hassle of then having to like sell it and move, and like, oh man, just like pain in the butt. So this stuff is all so stressful. It's responsible to want to buy a good house, especially if you have the means and can wait for the perfect one. Yeah, I mean, like, right now it just sucks. We've just been pouring our money into renting for so long, and I just want to be done with renting. I just want to, like, have something that I can be happy with, you know? Like, that's all. Then you don't have to move again. Exactly. Like, I don't want to be living in, like, a dodgy neighborhood just because it's the only thing that we can afford, and we're just, like, you know, having to, like, border up our windows every night because we're worried we're going to be, like, you know, taken out one night or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I don't want that to be my life. So, oh, gosh, it's a tough game to play. It really is. Speaking of, do I have any more spruce wood that I can actually turn into shelves? Because I really want the shelves, and I think I used all my... I think I used it all. All from my scaffolding. Let's turn this off. The key. He just wants a key. There we go. He wants to be let out of his crate first. He has no say in any decision making currently. Kendo, thank you for the follow. Do you have tips on getting better at building from imagination? I mean, I only build from imagination. And, like, I have inspiration images as well, but, like, not Minecraft inspiration images. Like, all of my things that I'm trying to build, like, especially with the Shrek, just come from, like, scenes from the movie. So I'm just trying to build things based on that. So, yeah, it really just depends on where your inspiration is coming from and, like, trying to build those, like, make those make sense in Minecraft. First home is good to learn about what you really want to need. Yeah, exactly. And we already kind of have like some baseline, like non-negotiable stuff that we kind of need. /1, especially with us being, we both work from home. So we can't exactly buy like a 1-bedroom or like a studio, or you know what I mean? Like something like that wouldn't really make much sense. It wouldn't be applicable because, let's see, when it's like either getting something like that or just waiting. Much rather wait because we can't exactly both work from home in a studio apartment. I would also really like to be in a gated community. Yes, those comes with HOAs. I understand that, but I think my safety is very important and my family's safety is very important. And that can kind of help with that, at least stopping some of the, outside traffic and stuff kind of getting in. Secondly, I would like a screened patio because my cats love being outside. They love being outside, but not like outside. Like they're indoor cats, but with like a screened patio, they can go outside, but not be like outside, So I think that's like, I'd really like that. And just also it's nice sitting on a like screened patio, especially in Florida when it gets so hot and you get like the worst bugs. So many bugs. So that would be really nice to have something like that. But that's like a little bit of a stretch. I'm not gonna get a catio. No. I'd want it to be like multifunctional, actual screened in patio, not like build a catio or something. My cats have a large catio. They love it. Yeah, see, I don't even know if that would be... See, that's something that, like, may not be allowed by the HOA. Something like that. Like, if you're building something on to just, like, your, outdoor area or whatever, like, they might not even allow that. So I gotta make sure that the place is, like, okay. And our number one non-negotiable, okay, is having the ability for fiber internet, okay? If I can't get fiber, I'm not living there. I'm sorry. Lived in a fancy gated community, but unfortunately there have been some break-ins. I mean, there's going to be break-ins everywhere, but if it's going to be a little bit deterring, then I'd rather that. Yes, we need fiber. That's like if it doesn't offer it, if it's not installed, if there's no possibility to have it, like if it's super old place that doesn't have it, like no. Not doing it. Thank you. I thought the non-negotiable was pets allowed. I mean, yeah, pets also have to be allowed because otherwise, I don't know. What would I do with Chase at that point? Talk that fiber is coming to my neighborhood soon. I'm excited by that idea. Oh, absolutely. Game changer. Because I'm just over it. Like, I am so over not having reliable internet. It's insane. Yep. So that is like my number one thing. I'm like, and that's this house that I'm going to go look at hopefully this weekend. If if everything's all good. Yeah, I'd love for it to be, it does have fiber, so, yep. We love that. Fiber not the norm in the US? Not everywhere, no. It's like some places have it, some places don't, but the thing is if you don't have it, like you can't really just get it installed. Like, if that makes sense, like it has to be already pre-running, like in your area, or they have to like install it. You can't just say like, oh, I want fiber, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll come install it. It doesn't really work like that. So there's heaps of areas that, yeah, don't have it. It's kind of like you got to get lucky or they've got to be adding it. The infrastructure has to be there, exactly. As of 2024 to 2025, over 56% of US households have access to fiber optic internet, except for us. Except for us. How tragic. That is the worst. So yeah, that's what I'd hope, wherever we move to, we've got to be able to have fiber. And of course, we both work from home, so we can't really do a studio or even like a one bedroom. That won't really work either. Oh, I can put some lights in here. And we can be running this too. So yeah, that's just like, that's kind of some of my little ones. And they're not like big asks either way, by the way. It's not like, oh, I need a, like I need bathtubs and like all these crazy things. Like I couldn't care. I really couldn't care. I just want like enough space to work from home and internet. Like that's and like a screened patio would be nice. But also just if they don't have a screened patio, at least like the ability to be able to put in a screened patio, because like some HOAs, as I said, they won't allow you to do like back fencing. They won't allow you to do like put in a pool or like anything like that. I don't plan on putting in a pool, but you know what I mean? Like you got to make sure that stuff, you have that pre-approval on stuff, or like they allow for that before you move into an HOA place. That's like, oh, by the way, you can't do this or that or this or that or this or that. So yes, really have to make sure that is doable because yeah, screen patio is pretty nice, especially when you have little kitties that like to spend time outside. Also thank you guys for hitting the goal again. I think I don't know if that's from before, but I think we hit it again because we had M's with all the GGs too. Thank you for that. And Kaylee, thank you for the heart me. So all your buildings have to be functional. The majority of mine are. I do try to make all of my buildings functional, yes, but that just makes it more motivating for me. So for those of you who are like, oh, like, I don't know how to stay motivated in my world, blah, blah, blah. I try to give all my builds a purpose, and that helps so much, by the way. When are you going to London? When am I going to London? I would love to go to London. I actually am waiting for my friend to get married, because then we'll go. Then I'll probably go, because she's, she might, I don't know, she might get married soon. Because I will definitely go for that. If she does. Okay, what do we think about this? I think we need to have some rooted dirt and some things hanging off the roof. But I think for now, it's not terrible. Side note, do I even have any rooted dirt to, like, make some roots? Because I don't really have a farm for that, do I? We could do some Shrek banners. Oh, peekaboo. There he is. We could do some little Shrek banners here or something. I don't know. That's kind of fun. Go to London for a few times a year. Might be going August for a concert. You're so lucky. Have you played Clockcraft lately? No, I haven't been live for the last 4 days. Ginger, thank you for the follow, and Romy as well. Or Romy, maybe. Are you working on the tree? No. This tree? No. What is HOA? Homeowners Association, which basically, like, it's kind of like in a community, although you may own your home, you, like, kind of don't. I don't know how to explain it. HOA is basically just like a, kind of think of it as like a, like your little, I don't know, kind of like people who tell you what you can and can't do. They make sure, like, usually if you have amenities and stuff like that, like if you have maybe like a little town pool or like a gym or like a little clubhouse or anything like that, the HOA usually is who's running that. You know, the money that you're paying in HOA fees each month is usually going towards like the upkeep of that stuff and like your street lamps and like keeping your street, like your sidewalks clean and like all kind of stuff like that, you know, paying for like the gated community, like all of that. Yeah, it's kind of like goes towards that. Yeah, kind of goes towards that. But definitely there's like some extra rules involved, which is why it's not always a good choice. Yeah, like a community standard, exactly. Like making sure your property stays nice and like it's got good street value. Like there's different, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain because there's different levels of it. You inspired me to start a Forever World. Let's go. Hey, your Forever World does not have to be hardcore. If you started any type of Forever World, that's amazing. And I hope you enjoy it and stick with it. I've only heard HOA is a pain, but that is from America. Not sure how it is in Australia. I don't even know about Australia. I don't know if that's really a thing in Australia. It might be becoming a popular thing in Australia, but I live in America, so that's what I'm referring to. You gave up on hardcore forever? Just like you went through it like too many times and you're like, I'm done. Okay, I'm just throwing all of this away, so I have a few extra shulker boxes now that I'm almost done with that thing. Oh, wait. Well, I have a few. Okay. Do I have any hanging roots? Maybe even some just rooted dirt. Mangrove roots would be good in there too. I wanted to do some dripstone. Guys, I don't know if I have any hanging or like rooted dirt or anything. Maybe in my dirt chest. I do have rooted dirt. Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay, I wasn't actually thinking that I was gonna have any. Sweet. Alright, let's take this. I'm gonna go and get some like extra, like a bunch more bone meal too from my wither skeleton farm. Let's go do the prediction first though. Some people love HOAs because of their stricter guidelines. I would never be on one though. Yeah, exactly. If you like are the type of person that you don't want your neighbors to have bright purple houses. I do live in America. Yeah, like that's kind of like how to explain it. If you're someone who you're like, I want all the houses to like be painted the same and like look the same, and I don't want anyone to like have like a super messy crazy yard or have, you know, like animals just out the front of their yard. Like some people don't kind of want that stuff, and that's kind of what the HOA can protect in a way. So like if you don't want your neighbor to be painting their house fluorescent green, the HOA will be like, okay, yeah, that's not allowed, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So kind of like that. But yeah, if you are somebody who likes to be a little bit more experimental with the things that they do and build and add to their house and all that kind of stuff, like even sometimes like renovations and things, like you have to basically get all that approved in order to like do it. Otherwise you can risk getting like kicked out of there basically. And it's kind of a problem. Govern the community basically. Exactly. Where's the original stream? What do you mean, Ivor? What do you mean by original stream? Okay. Cookie cutter houses, yes, very, very similar, and you'll see that a lot in just like new developments. Like if you're ever in a new neighborhoods, typically will be HOA, and that's because like especially in Florida, guys, like Florida is such a touristy state. Like a lot of people have holiday houses here and have like, you know, additional houses, second houses, and so all that is just like they just like it to be very, you know, it's just an easier route to have that. I'm feeling good, Jim. How you doing? I also hope for you because fiber is amazing. I really hope I can get fiber. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. It is sugar. If you said sugar, you are correct. Sugar it is. Enjoy your points. If I had money to afford a second house. I know, right? Let me try to get my first house first. Let alone a second vacation home. Oh, man. Thank you, Chapel. Thank you. And hi, Jenna. Welcome in on TikTok side. How are they moving? How is what moving? My what? Although my travel anxiety is settling in a bit. Oh yeah, for sure. I went against my normal and dove into the pink side, and look at that, it worked out for you. 83,000 points on that side, guys. It's a lot of points. I do not stream on Kick, no. The carved pumpkin heads. And I don't have the seed pool. This world started in 1.15. So all chunks have been loaded in throughout many different updates. What was I gonna say? Forget. Oh, the carved pumpkin heads? Those are just mobs. Like, those are regular mobs that collected on Halloween, so they move just like any other mob does.
Get you and chase some diner for tonight.
Thank you. D-Clock, what the heck? Thank you for the $50 donation. Oh my goodness. What the heck, man? Thank you so much for that. I actually, you know what I was craving yesterday? I was craving sushi yesterday, and I can actually drive now. I had to wait 48 hours before I'm allowed to drive, so now is about the time I can actually drive. So I might actually go out and get something today. D-Clock, thank you. That's really kind of you, for real. Thank you so much. That means a lot. For real, you're amazing for that. Thank you. And everybody else has been very generous today as well, so thank you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna get my elytra healed. I just got a skull, and then we'll get enough bone meal. And thank you, Jenna, for the GGs, and Peachy, thank you for the heart me, and then also M's completing the GG goals again. I need to change that up. You've hit it like 3 times already. Hannah, thank you for the follow. Fiber also makes you regular. Fiber's good for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, elytra's good. I'm gonna get bones now. We'll grab a bunch of bones. We can definitely make sure we entirely fill up our thingy. Where did you just spawn? Where did you just spawn, buddy? This is the frustrating bit. Is it right here? Did you spawn right here? I bet you did. There we go. And what's the bet that had a piece of grass on it? I'm willing to bet 100% that had a piece of grass on it that an Enderman has taken. Hence making that block now spawnable. Always got to do a little Enderman check. I'm like, is there any kind of floating around here? Usually you'll find like a little cave where they've placed down all the blocks. I have a sniffer farm, Samantha, yes. I have like heaps of sniffers in there. Maybe like 12 or 15 sniffers inside of my farm. I have quite a few. They give me a ton of the flowers, which is really nice. Rod is insane. Thank you, Hannah. And Lil Bean, thank you for the heart me. Maybe you should get bone blocks. See, I don't want to get bone blocks because then I can't I want to like take all the regular bones because then I have to like craft it all into bone meal, and then I'd rather not have to like all the crafted bone have to like recraft into bone meal. Does that make sense? I'm trying to finish Shrek Swamp today, Jim. So right now I'm almost done. I think the decoration's coming out really nicely in comparison to how it was looking. Thank you, Dr. J. I'm doing really well. Thank you. Planning on, you know, kind of just taking it easy today and seeing how it's going. So far, we're already 2 hours in, so I'm very happy with that. Still feeling, you know, I'm feeling all right, but we'll be 100% soon, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna do this and this, and basically just fill this entire thing. This is for the actual moss farm, by the way. So making sure that's like completely refilled, and then we'll take the rest of this bone, and what we can do is place this here, because I think if we go like this, there we go. So that's what we want. We're gonna want to get these shears and shear some of these. Oh no, it's not exactly very healed. Do I have to use shears, I wonder? I do have to use shears. What about a hoe? Can I use a hoe? Maybe not. Yep, really kind of need to make a bit better of a farm for this. We could actually just switch it out for the pale moss farm. It would work the same. And no, I'm not taking my totem out of my hand. So we're just gonna do this a couple times. Because you can only do it once, right? Yeah, it's only one per dirt. What if we did this? Maybe we went like that, and then we went bam, bam, bam. And then went bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I think that's probably faster. I don't know. Not sure I've ever been 100% either. Honestly, probably same. But yeah, I'm not pushing. I'm just sitting here playing Minecraft, you know? It's not the worst thing. Maybe talking non-stop, because my throat still does kind of hurt. Because I had to like put a tube thingy in me, but thankfully it was out before I woke up, because that would have scared the crap out of me, I think. But yeah, my throat was a little sore from that, actually. And actually, it wasn't the morning of, like, after I woke up, it didn't hurt. It was like after. It was like later that day, my throat started really hurting. Okay, so now we have some hanging roots, and I think the hanging roots would look good up here. That was fine. Didn't exactly... maybe didn't give us too much. Once we put some of this in, it should be alright. You can enchant your shears, yes. And it is almost Friday. Isn't it crazy? Your build is so good. I struggled so hard keeping well for so long. You have 600 days? I mean, 600 days is incredible. Yeah, I'll be running my marathon tomorrow. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I don't really enjoy running. It's very painful. I prefer walking if I can, or doing like other exercises, not necessarily running. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. Hoping this looks like not. It's a little bit brighter, so hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna do that. Has Chase taking care of you? He did actually. He actually did really well. And took care of me and his mom. His mom was phenomenal, by the way. She like was there the whole time. She like went and got some groceries for us. Like she was honestly awesome. You know, I had to be there like super early in the morning, and she came, like she was there, she came. It was really nice. And my father-in-law came as well, actually, which I wasn't expecting. I was actually only allowed to have 2 guests, and we were like, uh-oh, hopefully they're not gonna get mad at us. But yeah, he came like right as I was getting out, so I was still like half out of it, but no, they were really awesome. Very grateful for some amazing in-laws. Okay, what else can I put here? Maybe put this right here. I don't know if it's like too bright, guys. But there's no other like dangly things other than vines. Like glowberries are too green, I think. I don't even know if I want to go with the glowberries. He's stuck in his cage still. Yeah, I can't really do too much from the cage, can he? Guys. Also have some of this. We could maybe put a little bit under here. Kind of like little shadowed. I don't know. I don't know. What are we thinking? Like, what do we think about this area, you guys? I'm not sure. I like it, but I also just still feel like it's missing a little bit. But at the end of the day, like, it's literally just to decorate. Like, it's just for my moss farm. Like, is there... You know what I mean? Like, this is just storage for my moss farm. I don't know if it's worth it for me to, like, need to do too much else with it, right? The black vines aren't a thing. I mean, there is vines. Oh, you mean Skulk? Nah, Skulk probably wouldn't really fit. Now, are all my torches and stuff gone? Because if there's any areas that aren't lit up, which this needs to definitely have some lighting in here. Yeah, if there's any areas like that, we gotta make sure this is all lit. It was great, thank you. Should have let him have the key for a few days. That's true. You made your base in an ocean monument. Cool. Did you do a farm in there as well? Or you're just like, this is a cool place to live. I want to live inside of this structure. I know, I think the dripstone is a little bit too bright, but I don't know what other way I can kind of... I mean, it should just blend with the mud. You know? Like, it should just go with the mud perfectly. Also, do you like Shrek, like, appearing and unappearing? It's kind of funny. Okay, how on earth am I going to move all this stuff back home now? Well, I have one shulker box. So we'll chuck all this stuff in here. Now we have just one double chest worth of stuff. And I want to do some little shelving here, I think. And then, of course, this all has to be... I need a bunch of carpet for this, too. So what we will do is we'll grab this. We'll make all of this carpet. How does it look with shaders? That's a great question. We have not tested that yet. I'll be able to test that in just 1 second. Let me just do like every other block here with some carpet. Just because slime do spawn in here. So as long as it just kind of is a little bit covered up, we'll be good. And then we just have to make sure all of this is also spawn proof. All of this is now spawn proof from slime. But there's still a lot of areas here, obviously, where they're all kind of spawning in. But yeah, let's see what it looks like with shaders on. Ooh, you know, flower pots might actually be perfect. Especially because we're kind of transitioning down from here, which is very like pottery kind of esque. So I like that. I like that idea. Some pots could definitely be cute. And then just like some shelving along here. Maybe some pots like on the shelving with little plants in them. Okay, cool. I like it. I think it works. I think the shaders are good. We just need a little bit more lighting. But I think it's a nice little collection area. How did you get your banners? Oh, like how I made them? You can get them from a website called Planet Minecraft. Planet Minecraft. Yeah, so it depends on like kind of the design you want. Looks really good with shaders, much darker. Yes. Okay, we love that then. So let's see what we got in terms of like little flower pots. We'll do some shelving. Trapdoors will be good for that. I'll take some of that. We'll take some of that. Actually, would love some chains too. I'll take another Shrek banner. And a crafting table. Okay, do I have any more? I think I put everything back up here. Let me start another channel point prediction, by the way. We have 5 to do. I'm going to make this one like a 5-minute prediction instead of 10. The last couple have been 10, so just keep that in mind. It'll finish a little bit quicker. Turned out great. Thanks, Melanie. And Danilio, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing today? Oops. Ouchie. Okay, chains. That's a singular chain. There we go. There's a couple more. We'll take some campfires. Gonna need some extra pots. So I have them mostly in here. So we'll just take this one. And, oh yeah, I wanted to put some sea pickles around too. Got chains. Take some shelves. And I should have pots. I'll just take this, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Cool. That should do it. Oh, thank you, Shaz. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the heartbeat as well. Thank you, thank you. Did I miss the first 3 predictions? I think we only did 1 prediction today, Polly. This is only like the second one that we're doing. Or maybe it's the 3rd. Honestly, I don't totally remember. My bad. Love your world. Oh, thank you, Mason. Thank you so much. I'm trying. Oh, trying my best. Oh, that's gotta kind of move now. Okay. I guess I can like hang another one there. I don't know. We'll put that there. See, these can't really sit anywhere now because this isn't even. That'll have to go like right there. And then we can maybe put this right there. Nope. Right there. Yes, okay, good. Put that there. You're doing great, thank you. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying. Okay, and then we'll kind of do a little switcheroo right there. We can put one of these right here. Another one right here. Okay. Yeah, just like little storage room kind of situation. I don't know. Be another lantern. See, none of this, see, that could like go right there, but none of these are on the bottom. Daisy, hello, how you doing? Teddy, hello, welcome in. Jude, hello, welcome in. Rad, thank you for the heart me as well. Oh, Chan, thank you for the follower, Shan. Well, thank you guys. Okay, we'll leave that there. I want to maybe do like some pots on the side with some little things in it. Maybe do some sea pickles here. Actually, these can't really sit anywhere else. Maybe like right there. That's about it. But what I'm thinking is we could also do this, and then a plant. Maybe something down here as well. Like, I don't really know where to put this. Maybe just like up there. I'll tuck it up there. Maybe also some dripstone like along the side. Might help sort of blend some of that down a wee bit. Oh, thank you, Lib. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out now. It was a little sketchy at the start. I was like, I don't know. I like really didn't even know what I was doing with it. So, yeah, I'm happy with the progression, and I think it's coming along nicely. Especially just for a little like literally, guys, it's just a little tiny what do you call it? Like, it's just a tiny storage room. So just for like a tiny storage room, I think it's not terrible. As just like a little space to collect some things, you know, it's not the worst. My original house does still exist. It did get moved, like, into a different spot, but it technically does still exist, yes. I also am thinking maybe we put some barrels and stuff on the wall, too, so we could, like, do that. That kind of works a little bit better. Now remember, this is for all the bone meal. wondering if I could somehow make sure that only bone meal ends up in here. I don't know if I can really control that. But we could do some little azalea pots too. I just was hoping it wasn't gonna be like super, like too cutesy, you know? Like not super cutesy, just like, do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. That's why I was a bit worried about doing like glowberries and stuff, and that's kind of why I decided not to, because I just thought it would be like too bright. I wanted it to be like darker vibes down here. Yeah, I want it to be more swamp-esque, exactly. And I don't really feel like it totally gives that. Maybe I can add in more water. I kind of forgot to do that. I did get rid of my water sources though. Ooh, I know. Maybe some like little tough walls on the side. I don't know. Ooh, grow flowers, dried bushes. Good ideas. Good ideas. Honestly, I think I'm kind of chilling though. Can you do a world tour? It'd take me about 2 hours to do a world tour, but yeah. I don't really think it comes down to a gender thing, Chase, to be completely honest. So I think everyone can be equally as good as at Minecraft, you know, if they put the time in. Hey, Awful Nuggets. Yes, you did get gifted a sub. Congratulations. Hope you're doing good. Guys, I need like a I don't know, about like spruce button won't really make too much sense. I'm like, I want to kind of detail that up a little bit too. Ooh, signs would be really good. Okay, well, I placed a lot of things. I think it does what it needs to do. I don't really want to waste too much time on it. Okay, definitely probably don't need the crafting table right there. I'll move this as well. Because nice to have a table, I suppose, for one of these. That would maybe be better. Being a little bit darker. Yeah, kind of forging out of the mud a little bit more. Playing Minecraft is my job, yes. Have you ever questioned if you was wasting your time? No, not at all. Not at all. Minecraft is like the perfect way for me to just be like super creative, and like it makes me super happy, so like, yeah. I think anything that makes you super happy, like unless of course you're neglecting other responsibilities in your life. Personally, I thought that was like little slime blocks for a second. Personally, I think there's nothing wrong with, you know, if that's the hobby that you want to pour your time into, go for it. As long as you're, you know, still remembering to eat and sleep and go to work and do all the other things you need to do in your life and whatnot. I think there's nothing, yeah. I've never been like, oh, well, I'm playing too much Minecraft. I mean, maybe sometimes. Play a lot and you still stink at, oh, like PvP? Minecraft absorbs my life. Yeah, at this point it's like you just gotta accept it, you know? But what I'm also saying is there is much worse things that you could be wasting your time on. Like, other than Minecraft. Minecraft, you're still being creative, you're still being innovative, you're still being, like, I don't know, I feel like there's general skills that are, like, actually helping me in my day-to-day life, like, from the things that I've gained from playing Minecraft, like, you know what I mean? There could be much worse other things you could be doing with your time than this. Yes, this is the Up House, Hannah. I have a download for this Up House on my Patreon if you guys want to check it out as well. The link for that is in my bio. But yeah, I do have that. Ooh, is this a good one? No, that's just a... Oh, that's a good one. Give me that fish right there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hang on. Where is that blue fish? Oh, so good. Cyan and blue. Yes, I love that because those colors are next to each other. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I also like to collect. I'm trying to collect every single tropical fish in the game. I have a long way to go, but I'm doing quite well. So all those will have to be taken home. When we go do the faction, I'll go take all those home. Your Twitch addiction is the real problem. I could see that. I could definitely see that. It slides in the Patreon and that. Yeah. So I do have a Patreon, and I have, like, if you guys, you know, are looking for additional ways to support, obviously, like, you can get something back from that, you know, if you want to download my builds while supporting me at the same time. I have a lot of them. My Snow White house is on there. The Up house is on there. I have a boat on there, a plane on there, like heaps of different things from this hardcore world that I've uploaded. And I plan to upload, like, a few things. I'm hoping, like, at least one a month, but ideally, like, a couple of things a month. How many items can you get in the game? Thousands. There's thousands of different things. And Minecraft, that's true. Minecraft is such a cheap hobby. Oh my goodness. Compared to me, like, collecting Pokemon cards. Now, like, I love collecting Pokemon cards, but oh my god, was that pricey. Like, one pack of Pokemon cards was more expensive than Minecraft. Like, buying Minecraft one time. Just for, like, one like, EX box or something. Ridiculous. Okay, so ridiculous. Not even to mention, like, the price of, like, the actual, like, big ETBs. Like, ridiculous. So I paid $20 for Minecraft one time, and I have gotten 5,000 hours played, like, just in one world. Like, that could, you know, that could not be any better, I don't think. I have to be fully protection up with potions in order to, I keep doing that, in order to beat the mobs like the Elder Guardians. I mean, Guardians are terrifying, by the way. Like, I still get really scared of them. Oops. I have not collected a stack of every stackable block yet, but I am close. I am close. There's only a few things left that I kind of need to do. Or things that, like, I could easily do, but just haven't prioritized, if that makes sense too. Like, I know I have, like, a couple of, like, end stone variations that I haven't finished, but, like, I could easily finish that. So yeah. There is millions and millions of parts of my world that I haven't explored yet, Hannah. You really have a tutorial for placing 5 wood planks in a U shape to make a boat? Yep. It's actually a bit of a nicer boat, you know? Yep. It's a nicer boat. Okay, I gotta empty these shulkers so we can actually clear out that double chest. Yeah, it's currently almost 1 PM for me. And Lil Bean, thank you for the 9 GGs as well. You guys have hit that a few times today, so thank you for that. Okay, all this is gonna come out. Whoops, not my ender chest. There we go. Yep, all this is coming out of here, shoving it back wherever we now can. Again, this is just my temporary storage. Don't worry about it. I'm not planning on, like, ever keeping this here, so I know it's not sorted right now. Don't worry about it. It's all gonna get taken back home and get sorted that way. I will say I lost my arrows. Nope, my arrows are right here. Kidding. Those are named arrows too. Okay. Now we have 2 shulkers. Perfect. Let's go empty this. Hi Seth, welcome in. My sorting heart hurts. Hi Meridians, welcome in. How you doing? It's Cherry Boat. Asks because I watch your 5,000 days world tour, and you said that was a goal. Yeah, so I'm not finished it yet, but I have built heaps of museum exhibits since then, Lib, where I've been keeping all of those items. So that's been really fun to, like, build exhibits and, like, put the items in there. 64 deep slate emerald ore. I have about half a stack, Leo, so I have about, like, 30 or so deep slate emerald. So I'm not done that yet. Again, like, the collection, like, collecting a stack of every item for me was just something to have in the background. So if I ever was kind of bored of building or like, doing anything, I could just, like, go and collect something. Like, that's something that I could just do. And that was really fun for me to be able to do. Just always have something. Like, oh, maybe I want to go and get some ancient debris and try to finish the stack of netherite blocks, or maybe I want to go in, you know, get something from the nether, maybe gilded blackstone or something, you know, just to, like, it continuously pushes me on adventures. Even pottery shards can stack, and specific pottery shards are found all over the world, in different structures. So going and exploring, looking for trail ruins to try and find that. So just, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Like, whenever we hear, like, I hear it every stream, like, oh, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. You have to set these goals for yourself that are going to be exciting, you know, especially, like, just, like, little side things you can always do whenever you're kind of bored of doing something is, like, go and do something else. But you gotta have, like, plans in place for that. Do you know what I mean? To, like, actually make that happen. You have completely changed my mindset when it comes to Minecraft. Okay, hopefully like for the better, right? Hopefully it's helped you like enjoy the game and be more motivated in the game. You should make a 5,000 day hardcore world on Minecraft. I've already made a 5,000 day world tour on Minecraft, and this world started 1.15. I'm at 22,000 days in this world. I'm stealing that idea so I don't get bored of my Minecraft world. Absolutely. Absolutely, go for it. If any of my ideas help you to still be like involved and interested in the game, then like go for it. I set all these goals for myself just so I don't get bored, you know? And I don't usually get bored because I usually have 1,000,001 things I need to do anyway, but it's just nice, you know? Sometimes like, especially a day like this, like I didn't know how well my brain was going to be working today. I'm still kind of getting back into the swing of things. Haven't been live in a few days. So I didn't know how, like what I was going to feel like doing, you know? If maybe it meant just going and, I don't know, mining something out or collecting something or like trading or just doing something like that is nice just to have as an option. To have if you don't feel like building one day or mining one day, or maybe you're mining a massive perimeter and you're like, I'm sick of mining, I want to go do something else. Having those other things that you can bounce around to is so important. Maybe not everyone, you know, kind of runs that way, but for me that has helped significantly. In-game days, Ollie. This is a 6-year world. We're about to hit 6 years actually. In like 2 weeks it'll be officially 6 years, which is very, very exciting. Need a place to put this anvil. I think maybe right here. Just because you never know when I'm gonna need an anvil, okay? There we go. So this area is now kind of done. I'm alright with it. Whenever we need our moss stuff, now we can easily come down here and get it. I ended up with so much moss just from running this farm while I was working on it, FYI. We also have like all the moss carpet. Oh my goodness. All the moss carpet, all the azalea, all the flowering azalea, and then any extra wheat seeds, which I could definitely then recompost as well. Always want to build the type of house you're in, but in servers it always gets raided. Yeah, that's why servers might be a little tricky. Go back up there, donkey. There we go. Then each house has an auto wool farm of a different color. My current project is in the overworld tree type houses with flower garden and all the trees. Oh, see, that's good. See, you putting a auto wool farm in a different color in different houses is giving you motivation to finish each house because you're putting something in it, you know? You're like, oh, well, I need red wool and I won't have red wool until I finish the house to put the red wool like farm inside of. That's a great way to do it. That's kind of how I try to run my world as well. I try to make my world as like have multiple reasons for why it is that I'm building it, if that makes sense. So like not just aesthetic purposes, but also a little bit of like kind of more, what's the word I'm looking for, like farm, either like a farm or some other reason for why I need to be there or go there or whatever. So yeah, I try to make it have like additional purposes because it's going to be more motivating in the long run. Alright, so that area is done. We do need to go home as well to do the armor upgrade, but I don't want to do that just yet. I do have a Coraline tunnel. Yep, that's part of my Halloween area. Okay, all this can also go down into the boss farm. And I also just need... Also gonna need a bunch of grass. And also wouldn't mind a little bit more frog lights. Okay. Get some more frog lights. I won't worry about covering them up right now, but let's just take this. I'm gonna also need a lot of dirt. Or grass, or just like whatever. Literally anything that I can build the little foundation for. We're gonna build this Tavern. I don't play PvP servers. No, I mean, I play a little bit of Hypixel, I play a little bit of MCCI, but like not enough to say that like, oh yeah, I like actually, you know what I mean? Like every once in a while I'll jump on there. There was frog lights in the chests in the mob farm. Yeah, but then I emptied everything from there, Frankie, so any of those lights are now like upstairs. Let me go do the prediction first, and then we go to sleep too. Making an underground bunker with glazed grey terracotta, and unsure what block to put with it. Glazed grey terracotta. Glazed grey. Is that like the cyan looking one? Or if it's like the gray, like one of my favorite ones, because there's a really nice gray terracotta that has like a couple of those. That can go with any stone blocks, Austin. And I know they're really loud. Well, that would be a ban. Goodbye. Alright. Is it going to be sugar or slime? 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be sugar. I think that's sugar 2 times in a row now. Alright, sugar, enjoy your points. There you go. Yeah, I totally dominate in PvP. I do not. Making a leprechaun type build for some patty day. I mean, I have a rainbow. Like, I've built an entire rainbow, by the way. I could just do a little pot of gold at the end of it. Matter Locus, thank you for the follow. My hardest build was my nether project. It knows I don't need points anymore. Yep. That's funny. Okay, let's now go to sleep and we'll start that up again. PvP champion and a speed running front runner. Oh yeah, I'm so good at speed running. Yeah, we're super, super good. All right, new prediction is starting up right now. Copper Golem is the... Oh, that's such a great idea. That's a great idea, Rick. You're out of sleep. You're ill at the moment. Oh no, Kim. Hopefully you can rest up and feel better. I, like, yesterday napped. I napped for like 3 hours yesterday. The day before, I slept pretty much like all day. It was not great. But I needed it. I was exhausted, like, still pretty exhausted. Wouldn't it be cool if your pot of gold was your gold farm? It would, yeah. See, that would make it very... See, that's what I'm kind of thinking about, you know? Like, where it's all very, connected. Everything's connected, you know? Builds, like, make sense. Okay, I wanted just to put all this in here. Okay, yay. So this is the final look of this area, guys. I think it's cute. I really do think it's cute. I think it's perfect vibes for Shrek's house. I still think this needs like a little bit of extra detail, but I just don't really want to worry about it right now. You're just sleeping constant. You have an ear infection. Oh, in both ears. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you start feeling better, Kim. Do you have a plan for the rest of the... Yes, every land is already planned out, Samantha. Like, kind of. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Not, like, planned out as in, intricately, but I know the themes of all the other lands that I'm doing around Candyland. So, yeah. And, like, the order of kind of how I'm doing it. So, next is going to be the Candyland area. But I have to finish the swamp first before we can kind of move into that. Also, Septi, thank you for the YT sub. What else was I gonna say? Everyone has been getting sick all winter. I'm getting over my third, but see, I am so lucky. I haven't had any like flu or anything like that bad in a really long time. Like the last time was just when I had COVID. That was after I went to like Universal. That was not fun. That was like the last time. That was like a year ago. That was last summer. That's the last time I was like very ill. Yeah, that was pretty much like the last time. It's a Candyland game bot, Ollie. Never gotten sick back to back like this. So bizarre and annoying. Yep. Yep. Thankfully. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that was like, I was really lucky, Meridiums, too. Like, I was okay. It definitely was a struggle. Like, when you... Because that was my first time being under anesthesia. And, like, when you first wake up, it is a very strange feeling. I just was like, I kept trying to, like, just keep going back to sleep. Like, they kept trying to wake me up. They kept trying to wake me up, you know? And I was just like, I was so out of it. I was so tired. I just wanted to keep going back to sleep. I'm on the purple app and the red app. So the word that rhymes with itch, the purple one that rhymes with itch, and then the red one that rhymes with Mew. I don't know. The red one. The YT one. I couldn't think of a rhyming word. Here from TikTok. Welcome in, Enu. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome in. I know a word that rhymes with itch, not the one that I'm thinking of, okay? Not the one. Yeah, so it's not just Candyland, it's gonna be like a Candyland hybrid. Candyland Snakes and Ladders hybrid. Oh man, I know a rhyming word. You pipe down now. Solar, thank you for the follow. How you doing? What are my plans for the rest of the swamp? I'm gonna be building the poison apple from Shrek, like the Tavern, from Shrek 2 actually, I think. But I'm gonna build that, and then that's gonna be pretty much like the last thing. That's like the last swamp thing, and then we move on to Candyland, like the actual Candyland part of Candyland. Actually, there is gonna be another Shrek thing here. It's gonna be like right here, and it's gonna be the gingerbread house. So like a little mini gingerbread house here. I think it's going to be my favorite build in your world. Oh, well, thank you. I think like once this area is done, the detail is going to be insane. Like there's going to be so much detail in this project because I'm really trying to get better with that, you know, like really theme each space where it's just super immersive. And I've definitely done builds in the past where I think the theming could be a lot better and the detailing could be a lot better. So I'm trying to now, like moving forward, just be a bit more mindful of those things, you know? I don't think I've ever had someone take care of me when I've been sick or injured. I'm not even sure I would like it. Yeah, I mean, if you're someone who's like really independent, like my grandfather was a little bit like that, and my grandmother's a little bit like that too, but you know, very much wanted to do everything themselves, did not want help, did not want, you know, any, like, you know what I mean? Like, they, very independent. And so whenever it came to like, oh, like my grandfather had like an accident and he needed help, you know, or like a wheelchair or whatever, and we pushed around, you know, like he just wasn't happy about it. Because typically very independent, doing everything himself, all of that. Yeah, I mean, in these kind of situations though, like you don't really have a choice. Like someone has to be there to take you home. Like you can't drive for a certain amount of time. You can't like, you know what I mean? Like it's very hard. It's very difficult. Like I had to then, like Chase had to drive me to the, like to pick up all the medication and stuff. And I couldn't, you know, I wasn't able to get that. Like I don't know how I would have been able to get that if I didn't have help. Ems, thank you for the 10 GGs, and also Lil Bean, thank you for the 10 GGs as well. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane? I don't even know, actually. No, I don't know the Muffin Man. Not well enough to know where he lives, apparently. Lando, thanks for the follow too. How do you keep going? I have heaps of goals. But yeah, like, even just now, it's nice. Like, it's nice. Like, my mother-in-law stayed for, like, a couple hours when we got home just to make sure I was settled and, like, fed and, you know, everything was... I was good and not in pain and knew what to take when I was in pain. Like, or if I was in pain or whatever. Like, she was great. Definitely very grateful to have had her there. Not the gumdrop buttons! Yeah, I'm gonna build that, like, I think the little gingerbread house, like, right here, and that's gonna be a good, kind of transition into the, what's it called? Like, I want to build it, like, right here. It'll be a good transition into the Candyland part. Is level 4 Diamond Beacon a good goal? Yeah, I mean, Max Beacon. Max Beacon of any ore is a great goal. Because that's gonna give you the best effects. Wow, it's actually nice kind of getting rid of this. I don't love the rain, but... Oh, ow. Ow, that hurt. Owie, owie, owie. Okay, ow. Actually hurt. Alright, let me put some... Nope, I want some of these here. Bless you, thank you. Okay, these are gonna go here. This is gonna go here. Be fun to have more colorful project. I know. I was just talking about that today because look how just dull this is. And I don't think it's like necessarily a bad thing having it be so dull, but then just looking at it, because like the theming, right, it's supposed to be, but looking at like this, it's just so like like it's so grayscale. I just want some color, but then the color wouldn't really make sense other than some red. I still want to go in with some mangrove and add some more details to this, but yeah. It's later day yesterday. I kind of started getting going a little bit yesterday. I worked on some Patreon stuff. I worked on my book a little bit. Yeah, I actually got a little bit done yesterday, believe it or not. It will be very nice contrast, but hopefully like will blend enough too. So like contrast, yes, but the way that I'm planning on also blending it is I want to do like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry swirls, right? That will kind of take the nightmare area and blend it here. So that'll all turn to those swirls. And then hopefully the gingerbread house and the continuation of the swirls will kind of flow things from this point too. Yeah, I'm working on like kind of like a Minecraft, not really like Minecraft, well kind of, yeah, like a Minecraft kind of book situation. So yeah, I mean kind of every now and again. I haven't been super motivated to finish it, but it will be a really nice resource hopefully. Last time I was put under for surgery, I had to give directions to my driver to get to my home. This was during the early days of GPS. Oh, so people didn't have it. Oh boy. Oh, that would be so tricky. That would be so tricky. I think I posted about it at one point star in my Discord. I don't know how long ago I posted that, but I posted a couple of like temporary like little like a couple of pages of it, but basically it's like a like kind of like things to do, basically. Things to do, but all based on builds that I've done. So it's like 101 things to do like in Minecraft, but all based on things that I've done and builds that I've done. So it's like a little tricky. It's taking a very long time, but yes. Yes, exactly. Neapolitan swirls. Yep, those will be everywhere. It'll be great. Okay, now we gotta go sleep. Yeah, I don't actually, I have no idea when I posted that. Maybe you can remind me and I'll try to have a picture like for tomorrow that I can show you or something. But yeah, just like it's a lot. It's very large and it's taking a very long time. Have you read any of the Mojang books? Yes, I do have quite a few of them actually. I have quite a few of them. Yeah, I'm building a Candyland slash like Candyland slash Snakes and Ladders. Larizzle, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Okay, so Tavern. Okay, here's the issue with the Tavern, guys. Or like, not really an issue, but something to be mindful of. Let me show you. So with this Tavern, let me make sure, yeah, this is the right one. So with the Tavern, basically, you see how it's kind of like up on a little hill? It's like got a stony little, you guys can't really see it. Hang on. Wait, I bet that's not gonna work either. Is this gonna work? Yes, okay. So here's the Tavern that I'm gonna build. I have a few other little, like, images of it, basically, but it's kind of like up on a platform. So it would be nice to have like a little bit of a hill situation. I also thought this was really cool. I found it's like decorated in Happy Holidays. I thought this was perfect because I do want to put snow on it because it's going to be what blends with the snowy area as well. Here's like a little prototype of the inside, and as you can see, Puss in Boots is in here. We are going to put Puss in Boots in here, an orange cat. I might try to make like a little armor stand and some banners as well. But yeah, so this is the plan. So I think I want to have like a little bit of a hill, and then we go up onto that kind of cobblestone-y vibe, and then we'll kind of build that. But this is the area, so that's the plan. That is the plan. All right, let's put that back. And yeah, that's what I'm going to try to build here. Why I look so concerned? My reason, I was trying to square the number 2 and kept losing. Oh my gosh. Actually, dude, my nurse, one of my nurses, like at the hospital, she was like, have you been here before? I was like, no. I was like, no, it's actually my first time. Like, I've never literally been to a hospital, like, even in America before, I don't think. Like, literally, I don't think I ever have. And she was like, because you look really familiar. I was like, oh, God. And, like, I know sometimes, especially with, like, TikTok, right? TikTok is very, sometimes the FYP, like, is a little too local, you know? It gets a little bit too local. So I was like, oh, God. And she was, like, young, and she had, like, purple hair. So I was like, you're pretty cool. I could definitely see you being into, like, video games and stuff. So I'm like, I really hope she hasn't, like, seen my stream. And she's like, oh, that's why you look really familiar. No. No, please, no. Please don't tell me you've, like, seen my stream before. I will cry. Alright, let's go ahead and goodbye. I am on day 22,395. Just saw you on my FYP. Oh, nice, Cats. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Oh, guys, we're almost at our follower goal as well. We're only 3 followers away. Hey, Hawk, welcome in. Nice, basically told me just relax and don't worry too much. Oh, yeah, don't try to do math while you're, like, out of it right now. Kip and Alicia, thank you for the follows. I think we're 1 away. All right, so do we want to have like a little bit of a little path that kind of takes us back? I want to low-key attach this to the mountain. Oh my god, it was you! I'm the nurse! Oh my god, stop it. I know, like maybe a little hard to recognize without my blue beanie on. I can totally understand why it might be, you know, it might not look exactly the same, but you know, like she had to like take me to the bathroom and stuff. Like I would rather not know, or rather have her not know who I am. After you've literally just like watched me on the toilet. So I'd prefer, you know, to be completely incognito in those type of moments. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, no worries. Have a great day. I thought that was a cave for a second. Okay. Now, how far back do I really want this to go? I suppose this can... Oh. I suppose this can go. Let's take away this and this. Had an ex-coworker as my nurse for my C-section. She saw it all. Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, that makes me a little orkies. A little uncomfy. Just a little bit. TikTok is a little too close for comfort sometimes. Yes, for real. Like, sometimes I get people... Like, I've seen people... on my like FYP before that are like literally like I've just been to that place, like, oh, I just went to that coffee shop like yesterday and now a TikTok is like popping up of it. Like, it's very weird, you know, that always happens, I feel. And so sometimes, you know, it's a little too scary. So when she was like, I recognize you from somewhere, I'm like, no you don't. No you don't. Like, I didn't recognize her. So I'm like, if you've seen me on the internet, I will be a little embarrassed here. Not gonna lie. If you take your beanie off, no one would recognize you. No, for real. I literally like had a friend that I met with like IRL, and we sent a photo to another friend, right, of us together. Like, we sent a photo of us together, and we sent it to him, and the girl was like, look who I'm with. And then he was like, who is that? Like, I have no... And because I think we were, like, FaceTiming. He's like, dude, like, I have no idea. Like, he's like, am I supposed to know who that is? He had no idea. And then my friend was like, it's 10. And he was like, oh, my God. Like, I didn't have my beanie on, and he genuinely had no idea who I was. I thought that was flipping hilarious. Like, it was so... Like, you couldn't tell. Could not tell, so... Yeah, it was kind of funny. He sounds as face blind as me. Yeah, he's like, dude, like, he's like, can you, like, he felt, like, so awkward. He's like, dude, like, I don't know this person. Like, what? And then he's like, oh, my God. Like, and now we just make fun of him. Make fun of him all the time now for, like, not knowing who I am. Or, like, my beanie is, like, a little slanted to the right. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Like, do you know who, can you tell? Like, it's me, you know? Do you remember me? Oh, man. Happens a lot with tattooers for me. You've met the musician... before, but oh, because he came to my store. Oh, cool. Perfect disguise with those cattails. Yes, I made like little cattails. I just got some, so I have a couple different designs for these, but these ones are little like glass panes with brown candles on top. I've also, if you want it to be a little larger, you can do fences on top too. So sometimes I'll do like some thicker ones using like fences with candles on top even too. So yeah, you got some options. My best friend in high school walked right past me when I got a fringe once. Oh, man. Funny stuff. All healed up, kinda, yeah, kinda. Getting there. I died in my hardcore. Oh no, might have dozed off while mining. Woke up covered in lava. Oh boy. Alright, ready guys? 3, 2, 1. Boop. It is slime this time. If you guys said slime, you are correct. And that rhymed. Alright, slime it is. And I'm currently on day 22,395. So we're only 5 days away from another 100 days, guys. Alright, new prediction is also starting up right now. As well. Sorry, you're all good. Alright, my one concern is that I also don't think that any... Like, I don't know what the inside of this mountain is looking like. I'm hoping it's just all solid, but if there's any type of caves, like I don't know, if there's any little caves anywhere in this mountain, I mean, so far it's fine. I don't really see, like, any openings here, but I don't think I've spawn-proofed anything within any of this... Oh, wait a minute. Within, like, oh yeah, this is all good. Within any of this area, so yes, I'm curious at how all of this is basically going to be looking. I'm presuming when we turn it into snowy mountains, we'll have to rebuild a lot of it, and then maybe we might come across a cave or two, but so far, like, it seems okay. I popped a few totems, Neil, but I popped a totem, like, actually on my birthday, so last month, and that was the first one I popped in 5.5 years, and that was very sketchy, so didn't really like that too much. We did hit 100k. Yes, Hannah. Thank you, thank you. Hit it last stream, I think. And we did hit the follower goal. Yay. Thank you, everybody. Another follower goal. That's awesome. Super, super cool. I'll kind of just do this. I don't even know, like... I just do, like, it's harder to count up now. Ella and Haley and Elena, thank you guys for the follows. 41 days in my hardcore world. I thought also Ems, thank you for the GGs, and Haley, thank you for the ice cream cone. Thought this time I wouldn't do good. I'm actually making some progress. That's good to hear. Very good to hear. Yeah, congrats. Hopefully, you know, good stays good for the rest of the time. Tips on how to stay motivated. I've done a few videos regarding that on my channel, Cody, but my biggest recommendation is just, like, have things that you actually like to do that you can bounce around back and forth doing whenever you're, like, bored. Sydney with an 85 stream streak. Welcome in, Sydney. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for that. And Kayonce, thank you for the follow. Can you show your favorite build? My favorite build's in the Nether. I will be flying through there relatively soon, like towards the end of my stream. Because we have to go home and upgrade some armor. So I will be able to show you that if you, like, hang on for, I don't know, like, not too much longer.
Oi, you, let me out.
Lydia, thank you for the 101 bits. Thank you for that. Oi, you, let me out. I appreciate it. Okay, so now what we'll do is we gotta kind of, like, almost make, like, a robe that's, like, attached to this in a way. So for that we'll need just, like, some shulkers of stone and stuff, but glad this is all platformed out now. Much smoother. Not allowed to end the stream. What buttons do you use? You hold down F3 and press escape. It's only on single player worlds, no servers. Okay, so try to do, like, a nice stone foundation for this. You're kind of going up the little cobblestone road. Took out leftovers and completely forgot. That sounds good. I'm actually really excited to get some food today. Yeah, maybe I can, like, actually eat something other than, like, bread. Like, I've just been eating... I've been, like, a little scared. I don't know. I've been still feeling nauseous, like, the last, like, 2 days. So, I've been having, like, just toast. Like, toast with butter has been, like, my go-to. Yeah, that's definitely been my go-to. I haven't been, like, too brave to eat too many other things. I did have, like, a wrap. I had, like, a turkey wrap. And that was okay. Yeah, I had, like, nausea meds. I had, like... I had like 4 different, I had so many beds, but they actually had to give me a bunch more, Spindy. Like, it was actually kind of just as I was about to leave. Not really just as I was about to leave, but I was like getting ready to leave, and as soon as I tried to sit up, I got hit with such a massive wave of nausea, and they had to like put stuff in my IV. Like, they had to put more stuff in my IV because I like was literally about to like puke. Like, that happened so many times, man. And now I know like that the next time that I go to, well, the next time if I have to go under anesthesia again or anything like that, now I know that I get really nauseous from it. Like really, really nauseous, because I'd never experienced it before. So I didn't know like how I would be for it. I mean, I know it affects a lot of people. But now I know that and can like give them a little bit of a heads up about it next time, you know, have this stuff ready to go, because I will be not doing too well. And how you doing, Ref, as well? Okay, so how are we gonna do this, guys? I think I want to build it up onto a little hill, but it is mostly out of cobblestone, which is interesting. Or do I want to put it on like a... I think it should be cobble. It's gonna say, should I make it like road, kinda? No, that's okay. I mean, I brought it up, Spindy. Soup is good. Soup might be a good option, actually. Okay, this grass needs to kind of move out the way. Yeah, because I want it to be like kind of slightly raised. So can I make... See, I took away everything. I took away all my little materials. We'll just make like a... Well, maybe a little bit of slabs just to start with. And then maybe a little bit more slabs. Italian wedding soup. What's your go-to I don't feel good soup? Probably just like a what is it? It's like a chicken, no chicken noodle soup. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't have like, it's vegetarian, but it's like chicken noodle soup, but like without the chicken. So that one's pretty good. I think whenever I'm like not feeling well, I don't really like super chunky soup that has a bunch of stuff in it. Like definitely more liquid, I feel is probably better. Maybe a couple veggies, but yeah, nothing crazy. Okay, maybe this can kind of like just swirl a little bit. I don't know if I want to swirl it to the left or to the right. Because if we went... Hang on. Let's kind of get like an overview here. If we went to the right, then it might get a little... Ooh, is that a full... Oh, look at that guy. Full copper guy. Very nice. Maybe we just have it go straight on. Maybe I'll curve this. Yeah, let's curve that. So we'll kind of have it curve out. Okay, I want to kind of curve it that way. So we'll do this. There we go. That's how it's going to start. It's going to go like that. It's going to go up that way. Just up that way a little bit. And then kind of sit right here. Okay, I think that's the plan. Hey, thank you for the 80 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Change the moss farm. Oh, yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of still the moss farm, but I'll do swamp build. Tiny meatballs, chopped leafy greens, sometimes chicken. Yeah, see, I don't know if, like, when I'm sick, I feel like meat is really iffy for me when I'm sick. Like, I don't want meat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't want to be, like, potentially that coming up afterwards, you know? Okay, we'll do swamp build. Swamp build, there we go. Swamp build's fun. Flay and Colby, thank you guys for the follows. Oh, fun fact. Talking a little bit of a reality television talk right now. Does anybody watch Love is Blind? Because the new season of that came out and we've been watching that. I'm not completely up to date on all the episodes yet, so no spoilers, but does anyone just by chance like watch that? I'm really excited because that's came back, and then also Survivor's gonna be back like next week as well, which is so exciting. Yes, you love that show. MV Parrot loves that show. Okay, how are you feeling about it? How are you? Like, I'm only on like the first episode of when they get back like to Ohio. so I'm not like fully up to date on how it's all gone so far, but I'm very curious, like, because last season I called it. I was like, no one's gonna say I do. Like, I had a feeling. And this season I'm not too sure. Like, I was confident in a couple of them, and now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling maybe like a little bit confident for a couple of them, but not super confident. Like, it definitely might be another one where like nobody gets married again, which would be insane, but I could absolutely see that happening. Love is definitely not blind for men. I mean, a couple of the women though have also kind of been a little judgy this season as well. But yes, the men this season, oh my god, what like pigs though. Like, some of them are bad, man. Like, some of the women are absolutely stunning, and the men like have the audacity to still be like, yeah, like, I don't really know if I can, like, she's not my type, so I don't really think I can be attracted. I'm like, she is stunning. Like, even if that wasn't your type, like, she is so beautiful. Like, how could you even say that? Like, I don't know. It's just, and they're not perfect. Like, the guys aren't perfect. I would never be able to like say that about the person I was like gonna be married to. Like, what? Oh man. Nope, but I was following along from the sidelines because the legally blind contestant had the same eye disease. Oh yeah, the degenerative eye condition. What was her name? Yes, I know who you're talking about. She was with that stupid guy. Oh my god, he was such a twat. Well, Joe. She was engaged to Joe. Oh my god. Hated Joe, man. He's such a little frat boy. Madison, yes, her name was Madison. Yes. Yep. The colorful squares are there because this is gonna be a it's gonna be a Candyland / Snakes and Ladders game board I'm building. And thank you, Ems, for the bouquet and the GGs as well. Thank you guys. We've gotten so many GGs. Ems, you've been killing it with the GGs. I'm just like scrolling up and you've been like going at him for ages. Thank you. Joe was awful, but that scene from the bar where he made comments about Nick was so funny. Oh my god, yeah. They, dude, I just like, last season was so bad. This season, I'm worried it is gonna follow suit. Like, I'm worried they are gonna be, it's gonna be the same. Like, everyone's gonna get up there and not get married. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens, I think. Okay, so I'm thinking if we bring this back here, is this okay to have that be like the foundation? I think so. I think that should be fine. So let's maybe now kind of just bring this out. Okay. Can you look up and fly? Yeah, I'll show you in 1 second. Let me place a little bit more of this down. I just hope this doesn't get too lost because the building itself is gonna be stone. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not gonna get too lost with the ground here. Hopefully it'll be alright. Another Ems? Maybe. Oh yeah. On TikTok side Ems. Unless that's you, I don't know. Just built a gold farm on Bedrock without a tutorial for the first time. Very nice. I've never built a gold farm. I've never built like basically a lot of farms on Bedrock before, unless they're like function the same way that they do on Java. But Aiden, this is what it's looking like from above. So this side is practically untouched. Actually, these were kind of some of the very starter builds that I put in this area. But this is like the area that we're really chopping away at, like fully just building from the ground up, and very, very, very happy with this. Feel like that's all flowing nicely. This will be where the last little part of the swamp area gets done, and then we can start the Candyland bit. Different M's, gotcha. But yeah, congrats on your gold farm. How many hours do you think? I know how many I have. I have 0.57 years of playtime, which amounts to about 5,000 hours. So it's quite a bit of hours just in this. Oh my god, Cosmic, there's no way. There's no way you just got that picture of Cosmo. Guys, I cannot. Wait, no, you can't see it. How do I make this like focus? Oh, it's so bad. Her little mouth is open. Bro, it's so bad. Chase, that might be the worst photo we have of her. And there's some terrible ones. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'll put that on Discord later, probably. Have any of the people proposed and were flat? I don't know. I think there was one. I don't know if it was last season or the season before, but there was a season, I think, where somebody proposed like in the pods and then they said no, or they needed more time, I think. I don't remember if that was someone last season or the one before that. But yeah, obviously there's a lot of them get to the altar and one of them says yes and the other one says no. Like that happens a lot. And that's what makes it like so it's a very interesting show for sure. So like I'm excited to see like how it progresses and see like, because yeah, I don't know, I love reality TV. Like it's kind of just it's such a nice distraction, and you're like, you know what, maybe my life isn't so bad watching some of these like crazy reality television shows. You're like, yeah, you know what, this kind of makes me feel a little better about my own life, to be honest. Like not having it, I don't know, like sometimes it's just like so like the drama, and like I know it's all just because it's like TV, right? But yeah, I just like wouldn't be able to deal with like all the drama that happens. Oh, at the altar with your family. That yes, no, all their families go, they're all at the wedding, and then they get to the wedding and they're, you know, they're standing up there and everyone's there, their family, their friends, and then they say, you know, what's it gonna be? And then they say, I'm sorry, I can't. And then, yeah. And then everyone's there for it. So, so awkward. Fan club for a year. Let's go, Fire. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me and the go pop as well. Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks for the support for that long. I appreciate that a lot. Oh my goodness. Seriously awesome. Alright, right now I pretty much only have stone and cobblestone. Hopefully that's alright. But yeah, that would be so awkward. Like, imagine like, I don't know, I would feel so awkward just standing in front of a bunch of people getting married. Like that's why, like literally I had a small wedding so that I wouldn't have to do that. I can't imagine like having a wedding and then like being turned down. That, oh gosh, that would be, I mean, obviously everyone knows the situation like that you're in. Like, to be fair, they're only together for, like what, a month or two? Like 2 months, I think. Maybe not even 2 months. I think it's like a month. I think the experiment is literally a month long. Never propose unless I knew the answer was yes. But here's the thing, they don't get to like continue unless they propose. So that's where it gets a little bit iffy. So the way the show works is they're in these pods, right? They're in this room on one side of the wall. You know, they're each on a side of the wall and they can talk to each other, but they can't see each other. Obviously, you know, to figure out if love is really blind. Can you fall in love with somebody like completely emotionally without seeing what somebody looks like? And so they're not allowed to like go on the vacation to Mexico or wherever it is that they go unless they get engaged, right? So they have to make a decision. Like they have 1 week to decide if they're going to propose and get engaged. If they say yes, then they get to go on like a little trip for a week, I think. And that's when, you know, they get to meet like everybody else that was there, and well, whoever else got engaged. And then you get to finally see your person, meet your person, see if you know, and then you get to decide, and then you go into like the real world. They go to like, they give them an apartment, and then they're in their apartment. Yeah, it's only a week. Like they're only in the pods, I think, for a week. I'm pretty sure. Because the whole experiment, I thought the entirety of the experiment was like a month. But I'm pretty sure, isn't it only like a week that they have to decide? Maybe it's 2 weeks? So yeah, it'd be super hard, because even if like they say yes to getting engaged right there, that does not mean that they're going to say yes at the altar. The pods is 10 days. Okay, yeah, so it's very, very short period of time. I'd say that's how, yes, how internet dating was before apps. That's true. Very, very true. So yeah, it's a very interesting concept, and it has worked. Like there is definitely couples that have ended up getting married and staying together and having families, and like it's actually worked. I could engage someone for a week-long paid vacation. Yeah, that's kind of like, that's what, see, that's what's kind of annoying me. Like that's how I feel about like Emma this season. I feel like Emma like does not, like, they're not gonna get married. Like they want such different things like in life. I don't see that working at all. But I feel like they just wanted to like go on vacation, and like I feel like, because she just picked her second best, like she didn't even want her first choice, got engaged to somebody else, and so then she's just like decided that her second choice was then going to be her first choice, her new first choice, with 1 day left of getting engaged, and then bam, they get engaged. And that just like just feels so like fake to me, you know? I don't know. The success rate, I don't know how many people is there. Is there like 20 people about, or maybe like 22 or 24 people, like individuals, and maybe like about 5 couples a season get engaged, and then the success rate of that is like maybe last season nobody got married, by the way. So nobody got married last season. And then the season before that, 1 couple got married, and they're still together. And then, or was that last season? Who am I thinking of with Daniel and oh, I don't know her name, but Daniel, the one that was like into doing all the Christmas card stuff. I think that was the season, because nobody got married last season. That was the season before that. Daniel and Taylor, yes. And they're still together. There was also another couple. I feel like every season, usually there'll be like a couple that does actually. I think it was just 1 couple last season. No, nobody. I don't think anybody got married last season. I had high hopes. Like, my highest hopes last season were for, what was her face? Oh God, what were their names? The guy with the kid. The guy with the kid, and then her. Like, I thought, okay, maybe this is actually like, this actually looks like it could work. And that was who I was rooting for, but then they didn't end up getting married. So, like, it all just fell apart. I don't know why, but your content has been popping up on my FYP. Let's go, Polly. That's awesome. Do they stay together a long time? Yeah, like they're still together. That was like 3-4 years ago. Jordan, Megan, yes. That was like 3-4 years ago. The two previous seasons aired. Because I think between the reunion is like a year later, by the way. So at that point, like they've been married. If that was 2 seasons ago, that's 2 years ago. That was like at least 3-4 years ago. And they're still together. So like the success rate of them staying together is pretty good. Yes, nobody got married last season. Because it was only like the 4 couples. There was, wait, no, I was like thinking, was it last season that was really messy, or the season before that? Oh my gosh, the season before that, with that guy who had like the long hair kind of, and he like skateboarded into the wedding. Oh my God, that got so messy. They ended up switching. So 2 people that were dating, or like that were engaged, they both said no on the altar. They ended up switching, and then they started dating. Yes, Joey and Monica ended up dating. Ben started dating Monica, and then the guy started dating the girl who was with Ben. So they like switched, and there was all this drama about it, which I thought was just so funny. Yes, we're talking about Love is Blind. Last season was disappointing. Yes, the one before that was definitely the more entertaining one. Sarah and Joey are still together too. Isn't that so crazy? So crazy. Yep. Wild to think about. Yeah, last season nobody got married. There was 4 couples that made it to the altar. I wasn't really a fan of any of them. I didn't like, it was like Alina or Alinta and Alini, or what was her name? Something like that, with that trucker guy. Didn't like them. I thought maybe like Jordan and Megan would be alright, but no. There was also, oh my gosh, that guy with all the trauma. Oh man. Like, it felt more like she was his psychiatrist and he was just like, you know what I mean? I forget their names. But yeah, she was like so mature and he was just not. And like, I felt kind of bad for him, but he just definitely needed therapy. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like a therapy session every single time they were like together. Oh God. I forget his name, but yeah, them. And then there was one more couple, I think. Was there? Oh, who was it? Oh yeah, and then Joe and Madison. Yep. I have heard of Big Brother. I used to watch Big Brother Australia. I used to be obsessed with Big Brother Australia. The only American season I watched of Big Brother was the one with Joey. What's his name? Joey Graceffa. Like, literally, that was, I think, like the only season that I watched. Oh, not Joey Graceffa, dude. Joey, no. Oh my God, what's his name? Grande. I don't remember his name. But he was in there. nobody knew who he was until he like revealed it. But there was like, I don't know if that was like a celebrity season or not. Frankie Grande. Yes, that I think is the only season that I watched of the American Big Brother. Season 16. That was like back in, oh god, that must have been back in like 2014 or something. Hi Pritchard, welcome in. Yes, Frankie. I'm like, not Grande. I'm thinking of flippin' or like, what's his name? Joey Graceffa, not Joey Graceffa. That one's top 3. Dang, okay. Are you excited for the Ender Dragon? What? Okay, ready guys? 3, 2, 1. It's sugar this time. I think it went slime, sugar. No. Yeah, did it go sugar, slime? I don't know. I think we've had both today. Alright, if you guys said sugar, you are correct. Enjoy your points. Yeah, that was a good season though. I just never really could get, like, I never got the American Big Brother. Like, I watched that season back when I could, like, use, what was it? I was using, like, a VPN. I think, like, back years ago now, but that's so I could get the American Netflix. Sugar, slime. So it went sugar, slime, sugar. Interesting. Excited for the Ender Dragon in the Minecraft movie? I don't know. I mean, until it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna wait. I don't really know on that yet. Alright, we're gonna restart a prediction, guys, by the way. And Merlin with the most points in that. Merlin, we have to go do your affection very, very soon. I promise I'm gonna do it. And Larissa, thank you for the follow. Joy Girls of his own age. Yeah, no, that was such a weird, like, that was such a weird, like, that's the first thing that popped into my mind. Okay. I only have slabs left, which is going to be annoying because you can't really insta-mine through those. But I think the shape so far isn't too bad. I think if the tavern goes here, we can kind of make it snowy, and I'm hoping it'll fit. I hope. But this will kind of be the entranceway. And then we can, like, literally just, yeah, like, this can kind of end up blending into here. Maybe? Although we want this to be a little bit more of a, like, an actual built up wall. Ooh. Wait. Wandering Trader. Where are you, buddy? Here you are. Let's see what you have. And let's also light this up. How did you tab out of Minecraft? I just, like, use an app for it. Where I can just, like, go on, like, full screen, not full screen. I can click out of anything. Like, I just use an app for it. It's called Display Fusion. Ooh. Don't really think I need anything. The open eye blossoms are tempting because I only have, like, I don't really have too many of those left. They're kind of hard to get. But I don't think I'm gonna buy them. Okay, I think we'll do this. I want that to be like a little bit higher. And then the tavern will go up here. I think this is a good spot for it. It's gonna be at right now. It's very small space. Yeah, right now it's like a little bit of a small space. Oh, sorry, Eno. Yes, we do have some ads running right now. Okay, I mean, was it really worth it to put the ground all the way back there then? If this all ended up being, like, raised anyway, I don't know. I gotta make sure it's big enough. Like, it's gotta fit. Doesn't feel big enough at the minute, that's for sure. It just feels, it's like a tiny little platform. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna have to go all the way back here. There's no way. Oh man, okay, we'll take some of this, some more cobblestone. That should get us all the way to the back now. Again, just super grey. Very, very grey kind of building here. Dylan, thank you for the follow. And Devil Dog, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sugar voters, you have amazing odds. Yeah, 11k to 1k right now. And Derek, thank you for the follow. That house must have mobs. That house must never have mobs spawn there. That house in there? No. Yeah, none of these places have, like, any of this area has mobs. Everything's completely spawn proof here. Of course, like, not these areas I haven't built in yet, but any of these houses are all spawn proof. The up house obviously is spawn proof. There's lighting in there. All these buildings are all spawn proof. All of Shrek's house in the inside is all spawn proof too. So we're good there. No thank you. I don't really like play to become famous, you know? Thank you though. Good luck. Good luck with that. How do the farms work? Do you need to be near them? I do. All the farms that I've built, I pretty much have to be near them in order for them to work. I don't have any chunk loaders. It was literally 100%. Oh, to 0. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I didn't know it was that intense. When I looked at it, it was like 10 to 1. Which is still really great odds, by the way. So if you die, it's all over. Yep, exactly. So that's why I'm, you know, trying my best not to die. Also got to be careful here because I know I have a beacon somewhere. It's right here. Okay, so we just got to make sure that this doesn't get covered up. Which should be fine. And there's, of course, a bunch of slimes under here. What a surprise. Okay, so this is going to kind of lead us into where the tavern's going to be. I still feel like this is a really small space. But how much more can I, like, bring this to here? Gets tricky. Very, very tricky. Almost 6. I'm about to hit 6 years March 1st. And also Scum Bagel. Thank you for the follow. This is gonna be really like spawnable right now too. All this darkness area underneath. I mean, that probably doesn't need to. This can like come to here, and that just needs to be dirt. Like the dirt is gonna have to just be built up on this level. I think I don't want this to come. I don't think the foundation needs to go all the way back to there. That might be a bit weird. Just a little bit. You guys, look how many M names we have. Moms, Meridiums, Mia, all in a row there. All green too, by the way. Like everyone's names are green right there. Oh gosh. Okay. So far, so good. That's a pretty big space. Taking over the chat room, you are. So that's where the beacon is. So we can go here. Psych, you thought. Hi, King. You ruined the trend. How's it going? Welcome in. Okay. I mean, I think that's a good start. We can obviously always work around it. Moculus! Hey, Moculus sounds pretty cool. Moculus sounds pretty cool. Alright, it's a little wonky, but like I kind of need it to be because we want it to be like kind of carved out of here a little bit. So that'll probably get, some of this will probably get changed a little bit. I don't know if I want to kind of also have that go a little bit curvy here, maybe. Yeah, let's have a look at the view of it. So it kind of is like longish. This, oh, it's kind of like an L shape. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna make mine rectangular. I think I was gonna make it rectangular with the thing out the front. I think that's probably the best way to do it. So if we had maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's gonna be maybe too small. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you want 13 to be in the middle there. There's got to be another tower at the back here. Several towers on the front, and then additionally a big tower on the corner. Okay. Made the most me entrance last night at work, and my bosses couldn't stop laughing. Okay. What was that? Okay, let's see here. That takes up quite a bit of space. I've like started the tavern, so I finished the moss farm today. So I'll show you like what the moss farm looks like. So this area is now complete down here, thankfully. Winter, thank you for the 20 GGs, and Ems, thank you for all the GGs as well. Oh my goodness, we hit the goal so many times today. So here's what the completed storage looks like for the moss farm. So here's the farm, turn it on. This is what it looks like, little azalea bush kind of thing there. I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool. And then of course I have all of the moss that it's been giving. So much moss. But very happy just to have like finished this. I should have finished this last stream, but I was like sick, so I didn't. And today I was just taking it easy, and I finished this. So I was like, all right, let's go up and start working on where the tavern's gonna go. That's gonna go right here. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. All right, so just say that's the tavern. Looks so pretty. Thank you, Lucy. Oh, I love that badge. Stream for humanity. That's such a pretty, I love it. Such a pretty badge. Never seen that one before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, good. Just need to make sure that it's like even. Or not even. Odd. Gotta make sure it's odd. Okay. And then I need there's like a big circular tower that is right here. So this needs to be expanded by quite a bit. You got it from the badge collectors thing. Nice. I'm seeing so many like different badges recently. I swear, like I'll keep seeing badges. I'm like, I've never seen that one before, but it's really cool. What kind of farm are you making the tavern? There's no farm in the tavern. No farm for the tavern. It's just to theme the area. Yeah, no farm inside of here because I've already done the 2 farms in this area. So my swamp, like each area is going to try to have around 2 farms in it. So this one, for example, has my pale moss farm and my hanging pale moss farm. And then this one has my spider farm and my regular moss farm. So that'll be capped out for there. This is just going to be honestly a cool building for the theming, and this is going to be the link between the snowy mountains and this project, because that's kind of like something we have to think about, right? We have to think about how Ilario, how's it going? Welcome in. We have to think about how we're going to blend. If these are massive snowy mountains, how's that going to work with this? How's that going to work with Candyland? Like, how is everything going to flow together nicely? And so this tavern is actually going to have like snowy, like it's going to have snow on the top of it, as if it's like coming down from the mountains here, but still being part of the swamp project, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Alright, this is gonna have to come out like maybe at least another 3 blocks here. Probably more than that, honestly. But yeah, I don't really have like any total really set plans for today. I'm just trying to work on this a little bit. Still in recovery right now, so just kind of not trying to push myself too hard. What's the tavern gonna be serving? Maybe probably some mud pies and some slugs, just stuff like that. You know, the norm, the norm. And poisoned apples, probably. It is called the Poison Apple Tavern, after all. Okay, so just making sure this is big enough is, like, the problem. Actually gonna, like, move this here. Okay, so if we make the corner right here... it would go in like that. Now, is that gonna be big enough? I think maybe. Because we're gonna have like one right here, another one at the back. Which would be a little bit smaller. Now, this one kind of is where the divot is supposed to happen, but I'm actually not going to do the divot. So maybe we just build it kind of centrally, or maybe not. Maybe like a little off center, maybe like right here. This one, I think it might be better just to do one. It's gonna be a little bit smaller. I think it's gonna be the same. This is where the orange cat will go, yes. Any smaller and it won't really look like circular. That's all. Yeah, it's whatever. I think that'll be fine. But this is actually the entrance way. Like this corner right here is actually like where the door's gonna go. So right now, this isn't really gonna take you inside. So this is gonna have to be built a little bit more towards here. Just so that we actually have, when you go into the entrance, you can actually go inside right here. Okay, nice. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. Yeah, so now that's gonna go right there. I hit 100k 2 streams ago, I think, which is awesome. Yeah, it's not really on the corner now either. Maybe it needs to go one more block this way. Just like one more. Yeah, like right there. Oops. Yes, like that's gonna go right on the edge, like that. Ooh, exciting. Good luck with your hardcore world. Because now the corner is one block out of that. Okay, I think that'll be good. And Cam, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, that's gonna be the shape. I think that's pretty good. Did we do a massive kind of chimney up on this side? There's other little kind of like windows on the top level here, like kind of on the roof. There's another little tower that kind of comes up from the side here, so maybe I can actually plan that out. Now this one is going to be smaller. This one's going to be definitely like the little 2x2 kind of situation, so that'll be something. Oh, no. It'll be like, say if that's the 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I think we make it squarish. Yeah, that'll be the other little tower that goes up. I know it's gonna look a little silly, but it's gonna have to go like that. So many melons. How do I build an autocrafter? Yeah. Just do a tiny... It's gonna be pretty tiny on the side here, but it'll look good once those are like different sizes. Okay, and that is the plan for the tavern. Now, we can't really get anymore that way unless I kind of move this out of the way, which like I probably will end up doing. Really cool to see everything people can do and make. Absolutely. Everyone's like so unique, right? Like, I don't know. It's really cool seeing all these different builds that you can just sometimes like you never would have thought of, and just like, I don't know. It's really cool. It's really cool how everyone's brains like working in all these different directions. And hi Clappy, welcome in. Underground, maybe like silo. I mean, that's kind of cool. I would say, yeah, like just, I don't know. I really like the cottage kind of vibes. Like cottagecore I feel like is really easy to do in Minecraft because you're just using a lot of those like natural woods, natural stones, like lots of leaves, glow berries. Like I love that kind of vibe, but it is very cliche, you know, it's very overdone, that kind of like farmy cottagecore kind of vibe. But it's a great starter house. It's a great starter base vibe because you have all the materials for it, you know, like fantasy and stuff like that. Like yes, is doable, maybe leaning more towards like the medieval side of that, but the issue with fantasy is usually, you know, when you think fantasy, it's like a lot of bright colors and you might not always have those resources early game, so that makes it a little bit more tricky. So definitely just any type of style that you already have, you know, you're gonna naturally have a lot of the materials for. It's Candyland / Snakes and Ladders. That's my goal. But I'm making my own custom area. And I am actually finishing very shortly. But I think that was like already good progress today. Like getting that laid out, figuring out what I'm doing with that, I think is huge. And then this hopefully should be wrapped up like over the weekend. I'm hoping for that. But we gotta go to the overworld now. We gotta go do an armor faction. You love it? Thank you, Olive. And Ariane, thank you for the follow too. But yeah, still gotta kind of not push myself today as much. I actually need to go and like figure out what I'm like doing for food and stuff today too. Got pretty good sized island I can start on. Only thing, oh, there's an outpost nearby. Yeah, I mean as long as it's not directly connected, you should be fine, right? Oh shoot, I didn't know we had a prediction going. Yeah, let me go finish the prediction. Thank you. That was a good reminder, Bishi. Thank you. Candyland I started January last year. So I kind of have been working on this project for a year, but not consistently. So it's hard to fully tell. Oh, it's like 400 blocks away. Oh, you're fine. 400 blocks away is chilling. They're not going to spawn anywhere near you. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. It is slime this time. If you said slime, you are correct. That also rhymes. Slime. Enjoy your points. This time it's slime. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you for that hype train earlier, guys. Yeah, so this project I started, like the swamp area, I started January. I started the swamp area January 3rd. For the swamp, and so now it's been about a month and a half of me working on the swamp area, but like it is super detailed, so like I don't know, that includes everything, by the way. That's like all the terraforming, everything. Like, so I don't think it's terrible for as much, you know what I mean? Like it was a big area to deal with. Very detailed area, lots of different materials. That also includes like the spider farm that I spent 25 hours building, even like the dragonfly that took literally a stream and a half, like, you know what I mean? Can't even build a little vase in a year. Well, thank you. I mean, this project that I'm standing in right now took me 2 years each year, so thank you, Solar. I'll show you a better view in a second. Just gotta heal my lighter up. I see a kitty cat. Oh. How are we doing on wither skulls? We do have to go soon and like fight a bunch. Yeah, we have an extra stack. Nice. You have to go fight a bunch soon. But this is what this area looks like. This is my nether project, and I have a whole playlist on this on my TikTok, guys. If you want to see any of how like any of these builds came together, how I did the farm, all the farms in here, different areas of the build. I just did a tour recently on the cave, which has my piglin trading hall in it, which at first glance you'd never know. But there's this whole like little hidden darker lagoon back here that has my piglin trading hall inside, and yeah, so. Also, this bothers me. I didn't realize until filming that video that this was just left like this. Terrible. But yeah, I've done heaps of tours on this project, how I did the water, heaps of different videos. So you're welcome to go in and check that out. It's like in a highlight or like a playlist on my TikTok. Thank you, Angela. Candy snakes and land ladders. Yep. Tandyland. Tandyland. I don't know. I gotta come up with a good name for it. Jocelyn, thank you for the follow, and Keely, thank you for the YT sub too. And B, thank you for the follow. Oh, let's load this in. Have I even been here today yet? I don't think I have. Okay. Let's get everything loaded in here. And we gotta go sleep. As well. Ooh, guys, we're only 1 day away from hitting next 100 days. I am a part of Clockcraft, yeah. I might play on there tonight. Let's see how I feel. Okay, now I've got to... What was I gonna do? Faction. Making sure you have the right person? Yes, that is me. Yep. Thank you for all the GGs as well. I see another 47 of them. Thank you. Tandy ladders. I don't know if Tandy ladders like gives it. I don't know. Like I don't know if it gives it enough, you know? Imagitan land? Yeah, maybe. Tan's multiverse of madness. No, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out because I want it maybe to do something with like the witch farm as well, so I'll have to see. Okay, we've got all this. Now we gotta put Merlin in here for gold. There we go. Finally. Sorry it took me a little bit to get to that today, Merlin, but there it is. We'll give you your gold. You're in the yummy faction number 33. Yes, this is all my single player world. Mad. Sorry about that. 33. Here you are. Oops. All right. Looking fancy, Merlin. Thanks for getting 2 weeks of watch time. Say it like imagination. Oh, imagination. Imagination. I can't do it. Imaginatin. Like use your imaginatin. Like that. Kitty shadow. Yeah, I know. I don't know what she's doing. Ems, thank you for the GGs. Angela, thank you for the heart puffs and the dolphins. Thank you guys. And for the donut as well. Looks decent personally. I would have used diamond. Oh, for the armor? So this is for the factions, Alex. So basically the way they work is like once you upgrade, these are all viewers. Like viewers have redeemed all these factions and they go in order. So it's not me trying to like make it, you know, like, oh, put diamond to make it look good. No, it's part of like when you upgrade it, the armor, it goes from iron, depending on your watch time, iron to gold to diamond to netherite. Got you a new follower. Thank you, Angela. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Like Nathan. Imaginatin. Got you. Use your imaginatin. There you go. Yeah, congratulations, Melon. Thank you for 2 weeks of watch time. When you upgrade enough, you lose armor pieces. No, you're not wrong. Yeah, a lot of netherite has definitely lost their pieces. My POV? I don't know what you mean, Xenix. What do you mean, POV? Do you mean my FOV? Can I guess what you have to drink? Yes, my purple app is just the first part of my name, so just Taneesha. The camera. I don't really know what you're asking. I do have water. You would be correct on that one. Yep. Do. I feel like you're asking about my FOV. My FOV is 90. I'm not in any other, I'm not in like F5 or anything. Like my POV is like I'm just in first person. Like I'm not in any other perspective right now. That's what I'm like. Maybe no, but they're asking me what is my FOV. Oh, FOV. Okay, yeah. I know. I was like, was my POV? I'm just like, I'm just in normal first person. I'm not in any other thing. Oh, hi Ree, welcome in. No, they meant my FOV. My FOV is 90. Last time I popped a totem was January 13th on my birthday, which was very sad. That was the first totem I had popped since 5.5 years. So I was very disappointed to have that happen, but very glad. Like, that was one of those moments where I was super glad to be a totem user because of the glitch that occurred. So, yeah, the mod glitch, like, I would have died, you know, I would have died. Just wasn't thinking. Was very confused. No idea where I was. Would have reacted a little bit differently if I could have told that I was in lava a little bit sooner than I was, but I had no idea. It was a weird situation. And those kind of moments where I love having a totem. Got some food. I'm gonna put this food away. Dell, thank you for the party pony. Thank you for the party pony. That's hard to say. How you doing, Dell? Welcome in. I don't know if berries go in there. I don't know if cocoa beans go in there, but some of this stuff does, so I'm just gonna chuck it in anyway. And then it'll be alright. Freaking mod glitch? Yeah, I was so mad. Like, but I'm so, like, mad but glad that, like, that could have been what ended everything, and it didn't. So, happy about that. Like, that's on me. Gloomy, thanks for the follow. Iris is a single player world. Alright, guys. Hello, Cosmo. She's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Funny. You want? Imagine losing your world at your birthday. I know, I was 10 hours in. I was 9.5 hours into my stream when that happened as well. So I was just like not with it. Much like I feel right now, guys. I'm not super with it, but we did actually make it to a whole 4-hour stream. So I'm very proud of myself for getting through that. And we are tomorrow hitting 22,400 days in the world, so that'll be awesome. Season 2 hype, stop it. Would you say this is your biggest Minecraft world? Yes, this is my longest hardcore world I've ever had, my only hardcore world I've ever had, my only long-term world I've ever had. Like, I haven't had a survivor world go on for more than like a week, I would say. So very cool to have a hardcore world that is almost 6 years old at this point. Any world, like not even, you know, not even just a hardcore world, but having a long-term world that I've had for almost 6 years is very, very awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna go figure out food and also just rest up a little bit. Definitely still not, you know, still not 100%, but I'm really glad I was able to get a stream in today. So thank you everybody for being here and being patient, and I'm glad if you guys were, you know, glad you were back today despite me being off for a few days. But yeah, I am definitely gonna take it easy, go and figure out food, and yeah, just kind of I might do Clockcraft tonight, guys. She's so cute on top of the chair. Oh look, she's back there now. Oh, you can't really see her. You can see it on the TikTok side. But yeah, guys, I'll try to be live again tonight. I may actually take a nap this afternoon and see if I can be back ready for a Clockcraft stream this afternoon. If not, maybe tomorrow. Maybe this weekend. I am planning on being live this weekend, so yeah, we'll kind of see. Just getting back into the swing of things, guys. But yeah, thank you for that. Sorry I had to take a few days off, but we should be back now, so hopefully that's all good. I got to kind of see about tomorrow's stream. Oh my gosh, she looks massive in that shadow. That's terrifying on the TikTok side. Her tail is like a long. Oh, that's scary. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Cosmo. My gosh, it's like it's so crazy long. It looks like a snake. Holy cow. But yeah, guys, I'll try and find someone to raid actually. And then, yes, you might see me around this weekend. I don't really know yet what my plans are. But I'll keep you updated. If you guys are not in the Discord, please join the Discord. That is where all the updates will happen about when I'll be live and all of that good stuff. Oh my. And she just dropped something. Okay, knocking stuff off of Chase's table. All right. I'm gonna send you guys to Let's send you to Melissa. Send you to Melissa, guys. I'll probably be in there in a bit. I'm just gonna send you guys and go and take a little break for a second. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. There's the raid message. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow or this weekend. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.